sure you like, subscribe, and share.
And hit that notification bell so you know when we live on the AHRR Network.
Not just for the people.
We are the people. Welcome back.
Hi guys.
Hey now, say
We happy to see y'all on a Wednesday night. I got my girls, TASH CEO.
and
Sheen Sheen So Cool. You ain't gonna let me introduce you?
I had to say
Okay,
it too.
can KAYBEE BAYBEE do what she do?
Sorry.
Welcome. We got an epic show for y'all tonight. We got the gentleman from the Elephant Room joining us. Give it up for the Elephant Room. Oski Doski.
What's happening?
Eastside Jewy. And that man Kevin Kane.
Also known as Tejada.
Okay. And tonight we're having an epic battle of the sexes. Okay? Now it may not be what you think, but we're going to get it all the way in what you want to know. We're going to talk about gender roles, why we attacking each other on social media, how we navigating this life with each other, without each other, through each other. And we just going to really get into everything. You know, who's the hoes, who's they for, how many baby daddies is one too many.
It's gonna get spicy.
It's gonna get spicy. So jump in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And you know, we want to remind y'all, you know, we do this for the love. It's for the love. But if you love us, we also do it for the stars.
That's right.
Okay? And the super stickers. So if you're on YouTube, right in the bottom right-hand corner of your YouTube, you're going to have super stickers. Send us some super stickers. That's like putting a little money in our tip jar. We got a live audience tonight. They came through. We got money in the tip jar.
Come on now.
Okay?
Put the money.
And
the money on the
it's
table.
6 of us, okay? We're going to cut them in 10%. So make it count.
You don't get no money today.
Make it count.
Subscribe.
Listen, if you're joining us on Facebook, in the bottom right-hand corner of your left-hand corner of yours, you're going to see send us stars. That's putting money in the tip jar. Support your favorite artist.
Come on now.
We're entertainers.
Come on now.
All right. Well, with that, we want to kick off the show. So I'm going to turn it over to TASH CEO, and she's going to get us started on our topics tonight.
Okay, this is gonna be exciting, y'all. Come on now, and make sure y'all hit us up in the comments. We're gonna watch the comments all night. So first, we gonna start off with what we feel defines a good man or a good woman. Okay, now.
And
Okay.
we gonna toggle between all of us, right? Because that's only fair. Typically, we don't acknowledge men, but tonight is a special night.
It's a special night tonight.
I acknowledge men.
They mean
Tonight
something
is a special night. You heard Chrissy. She said, I acknowledge men. She wanted no parts.
I love y'all.
However, I'll take all of it. Listen, my definition of a good man is a humble man, an honest man, right? A God-fearing man, a cleanly man. Because as we all know, cleanliness is next
Please
to
have some
godliness,
hygiene.
right? I like a courteous man, an empathetic kind of man, right? I don't like an overzealous or arrogant man, right? But confidence is key. Listen, I can go on for days, but I'll
She
pass
wants
the mic.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm like it.
Okay.
I'm like it.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think my
Go ahead,
definition of a good man is definitely an honest man.
Okay.
I'm going to put right up at the top of the list a funny man, because don't come over here with your dry ass.
You're right, Chrissy. That's a good one.
A funny man. Definitely a confident man. Confidence is just like that key. It's like wearing a smile every day. You're just not fully dressed without that confidence.
That's right.
But it don't border on the arrogance, because that gets a little ugly.
It definitely.
What else would I say? The honesty, the confidence, the hygiene for sure. Keep it clean, keep it
sure.
popping. I do like a proud man. I like a proud man, a dignified man, and a hard worker. Hard working is like top of the list for me. I don't care if you make $1 million or 1,000, but you got to be hard working and get up and get to it.
And forever growing.
And I think and logical and calm.
the
Slow
list
to
can
anger.
just-
Slow
the list
to
can go
anger.
on. The list can go on. They
Be
on it.
logical. Be reasonable. Reasonable.
They can't wait for their turn.
I want to be able to have a conversation. Don't be so hard on any one thing that you can't be moved. So
Correct. I think that's just
I think those are my
overall,
things.
Yep.
What
I
about you,
think
Tash?
overall, I want a God-fearing man, because I think if that's the case, everything else just flows in. If he's God-fearing, it all flows into that.
What about the Allah fearing? That counts.
Yeah, he could be
Jehovah
Allah,
fearing? That
Jehovah,
counts. Okay, I just want to
you
make
know.
sure
Okay.
that counts.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and turn it on over.
Oh, shit.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Now,
Start
yeah, we want to tell what's y'all
Come on,
definition of the
Mr.
good
Kane,
women.
Go ahead and start it off.
Well, first of all, you niggas want a unicorn.
We know those men.
I mean,
One or two.
I take a lot of pride in the fact that I fit the majority of those categories.
Okay, now. Okay.
But at the same time, all encompassing is a bit euphoric. But I don't think you guys said anything wrong. I think as men, we challenge ourselves to be those men.
Yeah.
And we're ever growing, especially when we have responsibilities such as children and wives and girlfriends, and businesses and other things. Those things are absolutely necessary in order to be successful with those types of relationships. But I don't see anything wrong with what you guys said. I hope y'all don't expect all 25 of them things to be sitting in the same nigga at once.
Well, what do you think? What is your ideal of what a good woman is?
A good woman is I was about to say some wild shit.
Go ahead and say it.
We all here.
Nasty.
Listen, this is an honest space,
wild
a safe
shit.
space, and we want to hear y'all's honest opinions and how y'all really think. The point of this is to get into the mind of a man. So we want to hear what you think.
From my perspective, for me, I'm a man that leads. Ooh. So for me, and not that I can't get it wrong, because of course I do, but I don't ever get it wrong enough that it's going to be down bad. So if I'm leading the way and I have, instead of a weight on my shoulders, I got a support underneath my feet, then we good.
You better say that. Come on now. Okay.
Now, let me say this.
Support.
We knew Tejada was gonna be on his grown man shit. Boy, we was liking you already. You're making me like you more.
We gonna say these first 2 minutes married, and then we saving the best for last.
Okay, Julie, the weatherman.
Julie,
Come
what
on
you got?
through.
Well, the weatherman J. Camp said. I think a good woman is something that embodies the different titles of a woman. So I would go with like a good mother. You know what I'm saying? She's a nurturer.
Yeah.
She cares. You know, she knows how to work her bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way you said
Yeah.
I like the way you
She
said it
knows
too.
how
It's
to
fair.
work her bedroom. She's also a cleanly person. Not needy, meaning she's independent. She can handle her own stuff, but likes gifts. Likes gifts, and ultimately able to be a good, let me say, girlfriend or a wife, for that matter. So I feel like, as men and women, we hold different titles underneath that. But if you can be good at those things, then we all right. And honesty and all that other good stuff. You definitely want everybody to be an honest person.
Right.
Loyal.
And a loyal type of a person.
Right.
And don't have a roving eye.
Yeah. Don't be out extra friendly.
Yeah.
Because I'm a friendly face ass.
I'm friendly too.
I don't need the same. So
Right.
You gotta tone it down. You gotta tone it when it's toned.
So you don't want your lady to be as friendly as you are, because you's a friendly
I
nigga.
do like you to be friendly. Though,
Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm not friendly.
we all know the boundary.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a boundary.
She's friendly, but
But don't be like overly flirty.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry to fuck at all.
Okay, Omar. Okay.
So me, shit. Well, y'all forgot some parts, man. That energy,
Yeah.
the energy,
The
got
energy.
to be that.
Girl,
man.
you
Like,
got that
Good,
vibe.
bad energy can always consume good energy.
That's
so
real.
I need a woman that's gonna have good energy, that's gonna be positive. You know what I mean? Respectful. You know what I mean? Let me lead the way, because I'm a man that lead, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you don't want a productive man, you gonna get away from me.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I like the leader conversation. So this is ultimately like a big thing, right? Because even when you think about yourself and you like, a lot of people like, I'm a good woman, or men, I'm a good man. Ultimately, really, you're only as good as the person.
Sees you as.
Yeah.
But
So
you only got
can
as much
have all
value
these-
as the buyer's willing to pay.
Yeah, because you could think you have all of these qualities and stuff like that. Like, I work hard. I have 3 jobs. And some dudes is like, I don't want no woman that work that hard.
I need you to be
Like,
home
I need
supporting
you-
me so I can be working hard.
Yeah.
Right.
So ultimately.
Also, can I also say femininity?
Oh,
She got to have,
You don't want to date a crib?
she got to have that feminine.
You don't want to date a crib?
Because at the end of the day, that energy is that healing energy. So when she's feminine, that's when everything works the best. So
I
she
love
got to
that
have
you
that
said
feminine
that.
energy.
I love
That was a good add-on. That was a good
I
add-on.
love that you got to get that
we
in
gon-
there because a lot of women have been hardened. I'm not gonna lie, it's me. I'm the hardened woman. And, you know, I want to be a soft girl. I want to get into my soft era, you know what I mean? But I just haven't been afforded the luxury to do so. But I do understand that real grown men, they expect a woman to be soft, you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Why do you feel like you haven't been able to tap into the soft?
Because I've just been independent for so long. I've encountered a lot of trash as humans, not just men, but just humans. So I've built this exterior to where it's just like I'm hard. Like
Can I ask
hard,
you this?
you know what I mean?
Do you find yourself, when you encounter new men, that you put the past that you had on them?
For sure.
And you haven't gave them
Well,
the opportunity
I do
to
have
show
a
you something
preconceived
different?
notion
what
about
I
all
mean?
men. I'm not gonna lie. There's some honesty for your ass.
Yeah.
I do believe that niggas got to be 50 before they grow up. It's just me. That's Kevin Kane right here. I'm just
Listen, I think that's a human nature. At a certain level, that's human nature, though. Like, everyone is kind of looking at life through the lens of their experience.
Right.
Now, but you have to be aware enough to like be able to take some of that wall down and see if somebody's being good. Allow them to be good until they show you otherwise. But when they show you, you cannot look past the red flags. You have got to acknowledge them and play accordingly.
Okay, now check
Absolutely.
this
What
out.
would
If
you
you've
do?
been manifesting and praying for something to come to you, if you've been praying for that good man, that good woman, and that person appears to you, and you choose not to take that opportunity because of your past trauma, you missing out on your blessing.
Yeah.
For sure.
You
God
dig
done
what I'm
sent you the
saying?
boat.
I hear
He
you.
said get on the boat.
You gotta go with that blessing, because at the end of the day, somebody else is out there asking for that blessing, and you might miss your opportunity, and that man gonna be a good man or a woman
Yeah.
for somebody
That's a
else.
gem.
That's a
Look,
gem.
that's a gem. That's a gem.
That is a gem, Omar.
Listen.
So that brings us to this though. So because this is like a huge topic out here right now, and it really irks my soul. The 50-50 conversation. What what do you bring to the table? You know, whether it's 50, whether it's 100, whether it's 75-30. Like ultimately, I feel like get with a person and y'all do what works for y'all. Right? Like I don't think we need to be having this conversation that causes divisiveness amongst us, as far as like, if you can't pay, and this is the thing, if you can't pay all my bills, you're gonna be single forever. Because this is the thing, it is hard out here, and I don't even understand that conversation when women are running around. If he can't pay all my bills, I don't want to be with him. You shouldn't even leave a person. If you call yourself a partner, you shouldn't leave yourself in a position to put that pressure on somebody to pay all your bills. Now, if that's what he wants to do, that's good, that's fine. But this is killing me.
If you can't pay all your bills, you should just pause and work on that.
Yeah. What do y'all think about that
But
conversation?
hold on, wait, can we
sorry,
pause
Chris.
real quick before we go there? Let's pause real quick because that's a topic we're going to get into. I want to shout out. So, JD in the comments, Kirkwood, James, JD, said it's the person that works for you. It ain't no definition. Okay, we got a lot of people watching with us tonight. Shell Taylor, Melissa Mayhew, Alicia Hardiman, Marlon Green, Titanic, Bellside Gritters, Tashara, hey girl. Sorry, I lost my
Tiffany Hart,
comments.
Hey,
Misty
now, say
Townsend.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in.
Shout-
Marlon said we're going to
to the
soften you up,
gang.
Sheen.
I did see that. And
Marlon,
and
don't bet on it. Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah,
Tap in the comments. Tap in the
I would
comments.
like to just add that, people have been trying for many years. Still hard. But good luck.
Yeah, and we're going to get into this 50-50 in relationships comments, but before we get into that, we want to talk about like how we kind of been eating each other up on social media and some of the posts that have been going back and forth. So I think, Tux, if you're ready, we got some of those queued up.
Let's take a look, see.
Man, it's a crazy world.
These is posts from local people that you might know. You might see some of your
I'm sure y'all
friends
saw
posts
some of
on
these.
here.
Well, Omar hasn't seen them because he's not on Facebook. These posts are from Facebook. They are...
What's it talking about?
They're
Just
talking about just like how
going
men
at each
feel about
other.
women and how women feel about men. We consider this topic to be gender wars. There seems to be a growing epidemic of men hating women and women hating men. It's different times we're living in. So these posts
And there's some examples of
play
men
to that.
loving women and women hating women. So,
Yeah.
so, it's not all the way one way or the other.
Don't forget about that.
Do we have them? Let's pull them up. Let's read
It's the
through some of
men-loving
them.
men's out there.
Chrissy got them.
Shit.
Chrissy's
Okay.
gonna start to read them, and then Uncle Tux will grab them.
Okay.
And put them up.
Okay, so this one was from
Was it a post or a meme?
these are
Or it's a
posts.
comment?
These
These are
are
posts.
all posts.
Actual
All right.
posts from Facebook.
Yep.
Okay.
So Bam Wilson said, "Fellas, Can y'all please treat these women right or just leave them the fuck alone? I'm so tired of dealing with sexy ass psychopaths who have their walls up and don't believe shit I say or do. Y'all fucking it up for the rest of us. Ain't nobody trying to keep cleaning up after you niggas.
Well, see, that I like this post because he's not necessarily bashing women, but he's saying he understands why women are the way they are. Kudos to Bam Wilson.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Over here raising his hand.
That was a good one. Okay.
He would love to respond.
Yes.
Okay, we got this one. This kind of gets the women.
Hold on, let
Okay,
Kevin
we gonna
give
talk
his
about him.
response to that. Yeah.
You know how women are post on Instagram some shit. What they call it? Not clickbait. They call it
Thirst trapping.
Thirst trap. That's what it's
That's what the
called.
fuck he just did.
Yeah.
It's a reverse.
That's a thirst trap. He's trying to trick her.
What he's saying is, ladies, it's not your fault. That nigga hurt you.
Come over here and let me hurt
They
you.
should stop.
We like it.
Yeah, I know you
Chrissy,
did.
no, that's the whole thing. Come on.
It don't work on me. I didn't like it. I didn't like
Thirst
it.
traps work on us too.
I didn't like it. I
Now
didn't like
listen,
it.
let me tell you, I can read into shit like that, and I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a lot of men that pander to women for the likes, and then like, oh, I'm a good man, come over here. No, but I like what he said is valid though, because a lot of women are, like I said, like me, preconceived notions, going into situations, and they're using their past experiences to judge this current situation.
Sure.
So you're absolutely right, but so is the post. Like I mean, two things can be true at the same time.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hold up. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
go ahead. Come on, Oski.
Now, nigga, is you judging off the looks or is you judging off the heart?
That's a big one. A lot of people be going for these superficial looks, and they get these crummy people.
You already done seen hella red flags from this pretty motherfucker you talking about.
There you
That's
go.
a
But you so
psychopath.
worried about that fat
You
butt
know what I'm saying? So,
or that six pack.
What is you judging off of? Is you judging off these looks that this motherfucker's supposed to be, or is you judging off the heart and what type of person this woman is?
And some
I like that. That's
psychopaths
real.
are psychopaths regardless of who they deal with.
Real
Yes,
talk.
Okay.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's
They're just
right.
horrible humans.
That's
They're broken.
Absolutely
They're
right.
broken.
That's a gem.
Haven't
And
healed.
some people, like women, move too goddamn fast. Like, slow down.
As far as
Like,
relationship,
yeah, like.
People, say people. It ain't just
No, I'm
women.
just, we're
People
talking
too.
about, we're talking about women. Not everybody
Okay.
does. But I think men, they move fast for a different reason. You know what I'm saying? They
what's the
trying to-
reason?
The cookie. And,
Cause they loin. They trying
and
to satisfy that
women
loin.
are allowing that, like, you can't start off getting big gifts and, big valuable things. And I'm gonna just be vulnerable for this man. I'm gonna be you a year 6 months in. You know what I'm saying? Like, give yourself some time to see some of the red flags. I feel like sometimes we just move a look women for that reason. Like I'm like I was talking to my daughter or my auntie or somebody that's having an issue. Like, yeah, move it.
Don't just make it women though, because I'm gonna tell you what, it's been a lot of times that you might be talking to a man saying let's just be friends, and he pressing the issue.
He want to do too much.
Begging to be begging to be
And
in
them be the
No, begging to be in a
homeless
Them be the crazy
Them
ones.
be the homeless niggas that need a place to stay.
Yeah, them be them domineering kind of men
Dude.
that are trying to get you so they can have you and tuck you away, and they can continue doing what they do.
Yeah, everybody got
a
their
real
reasons.
man's not really gonna be moving that fast.
Neither is a real woman.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Same.
Well, there's
just a man that know what he want and know that this is what I want.
that's true too.
You know
I
what
think
mean?
it's circumstances.
So,
I think age
sometimes
plays a huge
Circumstantial.
part into it, because once you reach a certain age, you ain't got you got more days behind you than you do ahead of you. A lot of people ain't got time to play with them.
That's why the men get serious in their 50s.
Some of these women, I think women are just naturally easy to fall in love. Like, we looking for that, that whimsical love story, and you want to believe everything you hear until somebody shows you different, right?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of women will love whoever loves them.
Correct.
And a lot of men are very particular about who they love.
Correct.
They withhold their real love.
Now that's admirable. That is what I do like about men. They always choose themselves first, and they don't bend or fold on what they like or what they want, right? Whereas women, I feel like women, we will look at a person's heart as opposed to a person's looks.
Not all. Listen, we know some men out here getting dirty. Let's be clear. We know some men getting dirty. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Now, let's get to the next one. We can talk about that all night.
Hold on, we can talk.
We're going to come back around.
Okay, Omar. One
Okay.
thing.
Every nigga's not secure with himself.
That's right.
So
True.
some niggas is gonna feel like that. Some is gonna say, "Hey, I'm good." Period. Because he's secure with himself. He know who he is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So every nigga ain't gonna feel like that.
That's real.
And I think there's a big difference between self-esteem and being secure.
Period.
For sure.
Yep.
Like
For
in a
sure.
relationship, somebody gotta make you feel secure inside of the relationship. That don't have nothing to do with a person's self-esteem.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a
Right.
good point. That's a good point.
That's a gem.
All right, that was a gem.
That's a gem.
Okay,
Okay.
next post.
This next one came from Amber Myett. She says, I'm not a pick-me. Trust, LOL. I'm a logical person who recognizes women are neck to neck with men in the not shit category.
That's a I can't. That's a good.
I mean, we human.
That's giving pick me. I don't like that.
That's what we human.
That's the reverse of the bam? Is that what you're saying? That was thirsty?
Like it. I don't. It's a pick
I think
me.
it's valid.
No, I think
Listen,
it's bad.
was a valid statement.
I'm always girl power, girl power, girl power. So when I hear a woman trying to
Have you ever seen a woman dirt a
Discredit
man in a
women.
relationship?
But what about accountability? That's all she's saying. It's accountability.
humans
there.
are
Have you
horrible.
ever
That's
seen a
the
woman
whole-
And
dirt a
that's
man in a
her point.
relationship?
That's her point. That's her point is saying quit making it seem like all men is trash when people trash.
Okay.
That's her point.
I don't
There
know.
you go.
She got it right.
She got it right. I feel she
She
did.
got it right because the new generation of women are not the
Oh,
best.
this new generation
All-
different.
All the different.
When we say new generation, let's be specific.
They
What
savage for real.
Are we talking about?
If you was born in the
The
90s
new generation
There
that
you go.
watches
Be
the
specific.
and up.
That was
Yeah, okay.
Most
Okay.
destructive shit for a young
You're
woman to
right.
watch.
We all
You
agree.
get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this new generation is just on some different type of stuff.
They grew up.
And let me work
exposed to a lot
that.
of
The
different
90s
stuff.
had some good women still in it. If you was born, but if you was born in 2000 and after,
Yeah, you kind of fucked up.
You're a
right now
savage.
because everything is just super exploited. It's
Yes.
sexually
They
exploited.
grew up in a
Everything
sex
is
crazed
that.
world.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
at the end of the
Attention,
day, bro, I
social
feel
media.
bad for my son and them having to grow up and find a good woman because a lot of them don't know what a good woman is.
vice
Just in a
versa.
different
Real
time.
talk.
Yeah,
All
same.
right, next post.
Okay, next one. This one is from George West. He said the hard truth. Weak men create masculine women and strong men create feminine women.
Hey,
We
I
don't
agree with
We
you.
don't
create women.
At all.
We don't.
I like
We
what
don't.
you
We
did
don't.
there. I
We
like
don't
what you did
create
there.
women.
That's a wordplay.
Listen, there's got to be accountability to parenting. There's got to be accountability to education. There's got to be accountability to life experience. All of these things are fully encompassing. We are all a product of our socialization. Everybody has only what they know and have experienced as an example. So if your parents was fucked up and your previous relationships was fucked up and your job is fucked up and this is fucked up and that is fucked up, then you might be dealing with a fucked up person. It's gonna take, and that's where a higher power or faith and belief and prayer and all of that comes into play, because you got to find a way to get out the smut. And if you don't do that, then you can't ever expect better than your own worst. And I think that we all want something better than ourselves. We don't want to tie ourselves to somebody we got to lift up. Nobody signs up for that. Nobody wants that. We'll accept that with all hope and faith. But it's not like we're just out here like, let me find me a 3. I'm out here no, fuck it. Today, I'm going for it. Let's do some motherfucking charity today. Let me turn a 3 to a 5, you know.
Yeah, and just on the thing of like strong men, because all you guys kind of said, you know, y'all are like leaders, right? Leaders. And there's one thing I could say to like some men that are just overly strong. Like, being a leader is not the same thing as needing to be in control of everything and dominating someone.
I'm so glad you touched that.
I see so many men struggle in that area because they want to dominate a woman and they want to have this say so and this. Bitch, what I said goes, and it's like, that's not a leader. That's not a leader. A real leader can see the strengths and the weaknesses in both people and use those to the advantage of the team and put y'all in a position to be where y'all need to be.
That's why it's called an
That's a gem.
example.
Yeah.
Lead by
And
example.
that's one thing I
you
could give
show.
to these men.
So when it come to being a leader, I don't gotta say do this or do that or none of that. The energy, the presence is gonna make that
Lead by
happen.
example.
You dig what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
So the energy that I give off to you ain't gonna be no forcing or nothing like that. It's gonna be some loving energy that's gonna make you say, damn, I wanna do that for them. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
People play with words a
Speak to the
lot.
young men. Speak to the young men.
I don't know.
Yeah, they play with words,
But I
but
just
every
think-
good leader is also a good follower. So
True.
let's just
Come on now.
Because you gotta delegate.
Yeah,
Some
you
of that
gotta
shit you gotta
delegate.
delegate.
Walked in here with a pocket full of
come on, man. you gotta know how to follow.
Real talk.
I don't
I always
want.
want to wrestle.
Yeah, I want to learn from my woman too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be the only teacher.
teach
Like
me,
if the
show
teacher
me.
can't learn from his students, then it's not a great teacher, right?
True. And you didn't do a good job at teaching.
Real talk.
Okay, we got one more post. Then we go.
Let me address Michelle's comment because I want to know who she talking about. She said he is so smart. I mean, like intelligent. Is he married or not?
He's married, Shell. He's married.
They're all married.
I think
I'm
she's.
not.
I think she's.
Right?
You married?
Be clear.
Yeah, no. I'm,
Everybody's married except for Oski.
I've been
Oski's
married.
single.
Oski's single.
Look, I'm with Michelle. She said, I love to be
They
an
talking
ugly man.
like,
Me too,
they
Shell.
like married men. They
talking like
got a little wisdom. They got a little wisdom.
Now, nigga done been through some shit. A nigga grown.
Okay, we got one last
one
post,
last post.
and this one's going to bring us back to the 50-50 conversation too. So this was from PD We Saw. His name went away when I tried to make the post bigger, but it's PD We Saw.
Okay.
Okay,
Straw.
quick question. Why is it that women talk all the shit about bare minimum from men, but turn around and give the bare minimum and expect everything in return?
Yeah, and that could be a problem. That could be a problem.
But that's the generation we live in today.
And I feel like it's give and take. It's transactional when it should just be, people should be giving 100% of themselves. You know what I mean? Like you should, when you go into a relationship, you should be wanting to give her 100% and be you. Which I wanted to go back to, like you said, they made you cold and hard. Like don't let nothing deter you from being you. You could be soft and still be, stand up. You don't gotta be ran over because you're softer. I think you'll get more being soft than you will being abrasive or being hard. Like, but you don't gotta be a pushover.
Right, being soft
You know what I'm
not
saying?
being a pushover.
Water can be soft, but it can be hard too.
I don't want nobody to think they can get one over me.
Yeah, but they shouldn't. But you can
But you
still
don't
be
have to
soft.
remind them you could beat them up.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't
Like-
gotta remind them of that. Say it with your eyes.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be hard. Tall people, when they walk in, they tall. They don't gotta say they tall. We see that them niggas tall. That's a tall nigga. They already know. I walk in, I'm taller than everybody. I ain't gotta be like, hey, I'm tall, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be soft. It's okay. Keep working on
Listen,
that.
I have soft moments. I have soft errors. But somebody always bring the real nigga out of me. I'm sorry. Listen.
Yeah.
It's always
You a
right
crip.
there.
We're gonna work on
She's
She's not long in the area of patience. We're gonna work on the patience.
I love the way you said
God is not
Yeah.
done. God is
That's
not
accurate.
done.
God ain't done
He
work
ain't
for
done
me.
what he
He ain't
ain't
done.
done.
None of us though.
Now,
We strengthening that patience.
let me ask y'all this: gender roles, from wars to roles. Do y'all believe in gender roles?
Do y'all think women are supposed to do a certain thing and men
The
are
dishes.
only responsible for a certain
The trash.
thing? Or do y'all share household duties,
start with-
finances? Let's let Kevin King.
I think that there's an innate nature in men and women because of our natural duties, right?
Yeah.
I think that a woman is naturally a nurturer, and then she's also socialized to be a nurturer, right? And then I feel like men, none of our fathers told us to go out and find one woman and stick with her for the rest of our lives.
Right.
We were all taught to go out there, seek, find, destroy, and provide.
Not me.
They said, go find you one?
My mom and dad been married forever.
Well, no, I'm talking about from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Omar, I come from a good home.
So I mean, but it's also protecting yourself on both sides. I personally think that a man is supposed to provide.
But not clean up at home?
Not that he can't,
Okay,
but I think
But
providing.
if the cleaning is what's needed, maybe
Yeah, I
provide the
think
cleaning
providing-
service.
Exactly. The word providing provides for everything. So if I have to do anything, I will do all the things. But at the same time, when you have found the right woman, when you got the right one, that's where the delegation, without even being said, of duties comes into play. If I got everything on the financial front covered, and I got everything worked out, you don't got to work. We didn't have to have that conversation. This is the natural order.
Right.
Because now you have left your job to spend six weeks at home with the kid, and then after 6 weeks you're not ready to let go. You want to spend some more time at home. I got a job to do. But this is not something that was destined or thought about in advance. This is the natural order of things. And I think that sometimes we forget the natural order. I think that's where the gender roles kind of get a little topsy-turvy, especially when you're dealing with women that are single mothers or fathers that don't get to spend as much time with their children, and we get a little convoluted in what we're supposed to be doing naturally. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but I would like to speak to this though. I think it differs pertaining on each couple situation,
100%.
right? Because there's some certain situations where they're both working or where only one is working. I just think you do what works for your household, but I don't respect a man that feels like I am man. I work and bring home the money. You do everything else. That's just not fair. It's extremely selfish. I think when it comes to carrying a household, everybody needs to be considerate of all things. You need to consider all things, whether it's taking care of the kids, picking them up and dropping them off, or grocery shopping, or cooking, or laundry. Like all of these things, you cannot just put on one person. They need to be shared duties amongst the couple.
But that idea,
but devil's advocate on that though, because there are
they're both the
women.
devil's advocate.
Hold on now.
Niggas right here.
Hold on.
There are women in the world that would prefer to just do the household things and raise the kids and
Why the men?
do all that and have a man that can just provide the money.
Right. So
They
I
both
think
They like that. So
women that feel like a woman should just do that should find a woman that believes that that's
and
what
that's
she
the thing.
should do.
Right.
So you
Because
can't-
they're there.
But if
Right.
that's the thing,
That's
it's
why I
like,
said it
but
depends on the
that is to
couple.
be respected because it comes down to love and consideration and whatever works in your household, right?
Correct.
Because if you are like, there's some women that don't cook, but the men do. Like
Right.
they're stay-at-home
Right.
dads. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be judged for that.
Oh, you do
if
the
that's
cooking?
what
I do
works.
the cooking.
If that's what works,
God bless
for
you.
All right, God bless
Now I think
you.
where it gets into an issue is where you have these men or these women, both. I ain't gonna just pat it on the men, but we're gonna talk about the men for a minute. These men who have these women that are strong, independent, working women, working 40 hours a week. They working 40 hours a week. They want to go 50% on the bills, but they don't want to help with the kids and the cooking and the cleaning and the laundry. And then these women are just overexerted and exhausted. And they're not even getting love because not only are you not helping with these things, but you just helping yourself to this life of leisure
just helpless.
with the other part of your money.
You're like helpless. You're lazy. You sit on the couch. You go to work. Come home. You're still on the couch. Like that.
Not even on the couch. You in the streets, or you on the game, or you know what I mean, or you
That
cheating.
I cannot respect.
But I think there's a lot of
As far
that.
as that gender roles and stuff, like I ain't even gonna even jump into no roles and nothing. I don't even want to even call that.
Be who you are.
That's it.
Show me who you is out the gate.
and then you deal with them
Because if you playing
accordingly.
a role, that means you acting. So I don't want you to play no role. I want you to
That
be
was good,
who
oh.
you is.
That was
Yeah.
good.
And just know who
Just
you're getting
show
with
me
in the
who you is
beginning.
from the beginning.
Learn your
You know?
partner because if it doesn't
Thank
work for
you.
you,
That's what people
then
need
you
to do,
get
get
to
to
you
know
get
a
to
person.
learn that early on. If you
Yes.
say I don't cook and then he's like, well, I'll cook and that works, so that's good. But if you get a man who wants you to always cook and you don't cook like that, then he ain't the one for you. Learn that
And,
early on.
and walk away if it's not what you like. People try so much to make these relationships work past all these red flags. Like, he didn't cook when you met him. He didn't do laundry when you met
Let me
him.
say this. I feel like everybody should be well-rounded.
Yeah.
Like,
And already, you're right. And already.
all these people are like lacking something. They're not. They don't know how to cook, so they like, or they don't have finances.
What we gonna eat?
Yeah. Like everybody should be well-rounded.
To some of these comments, because everybody's loving this topic.
They tapping in. Mika said, I don't want to change my oil, but I know how if I need to. Shell said, I'm not taking out the trash, bro.
Shell, take the trash out.
Take your goddamn trash out.
Right, the kitchen gonna be stinking, girl. Just put it outside. Find the
You
neighbor.
gonna take the trash out?
Coco said, I don't cook at all. And then JD said, I don't want her to clean because it ain't going to be like me. Now,
Now, JD clean.
JD is a clean fella, and I like him. He cleans like me. So, that's, you know,
But
it depends on the people.
Most men that really is a man, they mama taught them how to clean. So I ain't with that
Yeah,
nasty
I'll tell
shit.
you
So
what.
at the end of the day, you ain't got to clean up shit because it's gonna be clean. Because I don't like no nasty
It's clean
shit.
already.
Yeah.
Yes,
Real talk.
in
I
the
mean-
relationship that I'm in right now, listen, I do the cooking because I just do the cooking. It's not a problem, but it's not like a demand, right? I do the cooking because I do the cooking. But if I don't feel like cooking tonight, I'm not cooking.
Yeah.
And it's not a fight. It's not an argument. Either we gonna go out or we gonna have cereal or noodles or whatever we gonna have.
You know what? That's gonna cook.
And then the same thing with the cleaning, like, I'm not, y'all know me well enough to know.
I'm not dirty. but I'm not. My house does not look like a model home.
Right.
My house looks like my house, right?
Right.
But he'll get up and he gonna vacuum every day. He gonna
he
do
a
this.
cleanly nigga too.
Cleanly.
I like that nigga.
If he sees something, if he see I'm tired, I ain't
Always
feeling it.
like that.
Next thing I know, he in there just cleaning. Like, well, thank
But
you.
this is the way it's supposed to go.
It's not a
Like,
demand. It's just
Right.
Listen,
it goes without
if-
being said.
if
It's just
you-
a consideration.
If you apply a number to every human being, no two human beings together and another two human beings will equal the same sum. Like my number with this woman, and this woman will equal a different sum with each one.
Yeah.
So when I'm dealing with her, I might have to pick up the slack here, she pick up there. Her, here, there. It's a trade-off in any relationship. If you are not willing to trade off and take out your fucking trash because you remember it better than the other motherfucker, then your relationship is going to fail.
yes, you're inconsiderate and you ain't. Just go. Just sit down.
I want to get to Marlon's comment because he said, I prefer to cook when I get off of work. I'm helping around the house. I'll be damned if I leave all the house duties to my lady.
Right.
Good job,
period.
Marlon.
Absolutely.
That's a good partnership.
That's a bail side
Like,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
Because you gotta learn how to be a good roommate.
Listen, men and women engage with your kids when they're at home.
I was
Engage
that
with your
dad.
kids.
I let my lady go. You go to work. I got the baby all day.
All
I
day.
go to work when you get off.
Yep.
You just gotta understand. I'm gonna be working some late nights because I'm self-employed. I own my own business.
Yeah.
So this is how we gonna do it. For you to go to get your check and do what you need to do, I'm willing to sacrifice my work time for you to do that. And I'm willing to sacrifice your sleep at night when the baby's up at night. I'm gonna have the baby with me
Yep.
because I'm self-employed and I can go to work after you get off and we switch off on the kids. You get them till you tired and go to bed. I got the kids the rest of the time.
Without
Partnership.
without that being the initial
Partnership.
plan.
At all.
It's just what works best.
Yeah, it works best for us.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know,
The problem
Before we
is,
go to the next one, we got a comment on YouTube. Sneak Geek says, I pay all the major bills and my lady pays the smaller bills.
Wherever you want to work is based upon the communication and the arrangement between the two.
vice
Absolutely.
versa.
it's whoever make more.
Yeah, that's it.
Diamond said maybe she need Kev to be her therapist.
What happened?
Diamond said maybe she needs you to be her therapist.
I'm $165 an hour. Holla at me. Holla at me.
Okay, so just rolling on from that conversation, then we want to talk about like ego and wage disparity.
I think.
Can y'all handle it when the
in this
woman
day
make
and
that
time,
money?
Listen,
We money makers over here.
we've come into an era where women are making either the
We
same
educated.
or more than their men,
We
and it becomes
qualified.
an issue, right? Some men are, jealous. They're in competition with their woman.
Intimidated.
They're intimidated.
Jealousy is a real thing.
And it's just unfortunate. So we wanted to bring this topic up. None of us have experienced this personally except for Tosh. But I want to
Experience what now? Me and jealous?
a nigga being jealous.
Oh no, we've
cheating.
experienced.
The whole time you benefit.
Oh, no,
from,
we've
you
experienced
benefiting
it.
from her lifestyle. You benefiting from the wages, right? But you mad at the same time. I need to understand
The
this.
question really is like, does that really, like, honestly, does that really affect a man's ego? If you have a woman that you don't feel
Yep.
needs
Listen.
you.
Oh my
Yes.
God, you're not a regular.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
That does.
But to me, from some of y'all's homeboys' perspective.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yes, they say
it does. It does affect you. Now, I don't know if you're about to be walking around all grumpy and acting all jealous and all stupid, but the whole time you, like he said, I don't feel like a man has to be the provider. That's the title, but I feel like a man should want to provide. But who the hell? What are you gonna do for Oprah? Nothing. Some women.
You said what you gonna do for Oprah.
I'm just saying.
I think that's men's problem. Listen,
Sometimes-
y'all think that contribution is monetary. It's not. You can
Make a woman's life easier, but just by having simple,
Just by
thoughtful
loving her.
acts out
No,
out
y'all
there.
use broke too much.
Thoughtful
Y'all
acts
use the
throughout
word
the
broke.
day.
That's that broke.
Only when we mad. Only
That's
when
a
we
broke.
mad.
Now don't front. Y'all be like, that's that broke
I'm gonna
nigga.
tell you, thoughtful acts go far
Longer with me than actual monetary gain.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
absolutely.
You know
I think-
it does.
I
If
think
you
it's
are
more-
considerate of like my mind state and what I need, what could be helpful to me throughout the day, that's more. That's
I think it's more than that.
I'm not gonna say I need both. I'm not necessarily saying that I have to have a man that makes more money than me or whatever. But when you think about it, if you had a person that didn't do nothing but just be thoughtful, but they didn't help you take care of the home
That's
and
not
stuff
what I
like
said,
that. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
I
you
couldn't do that either.
You want both, but what I feel like I do want a man to be a provider. I want him to be that. I'm not gonna belittle him if he doesn't make more or as much money as I
That's
do.
the key.
But I do
you
want him to
So-
be a provider.
So
Go ahead,
when it goes that way, right? A man might not mind his woman making more money than him or nothing like that. What it's gonna be
But don't
is
call me broke.
she gon' when she get mad, the first thing she gonna bring up.
I make all the money on my mama.
But ain't looking at all the other shit that this man done. You dig what I'm saying?
No, it depends on the mood. No, it depends
A
on
lot
the
of them
mood.
is.
Well, no,
They
because
will.
let's say this: there's in a partnership, we all know there are ups and downs on both sides. It might be a point where she make more and you don't make as much, or she might not make nothing, and now
Right.
that's a partnership.
It
So
fluctuates.
you should really we keep talking about partnership. If you have a good partnership, that won't be a problem. What I'm saying is that you don't want to be a man. I don't want a man that's content though. Like if you just you
Stagnant.
barely making it,
Not
you
trying to
ain't
grow.
trying to get better, and I'm out
Right.
here killing life. It's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna judge you, but you're not for me.
That's why you left the
I think
last
the problem
name.
is a little
Girl.
bigger than. I think the problem is a little bigger than the man in the pocket, though. Because if both are succeeding, I don't see that being an issue.
Right.
It's the person who's underwhelming. It's the person who's like below par.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When a guy is below par and a woman is above, that's where you have that dynamic of conflict.
Right.
But if both are above par and the woman is higher, that man is proud of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
Because I
sense.
don't have to be ashamed of it.
Because y'all
I'm
equally
excelling.
yoked.
Cause I'm doing mine. I'm handling mine.
I'm winning over here.
And
And that's the thing about like the throwing the money up in each other's face. Like there are people, men and women. People will go, they insecure, whatever their problem might be, but they'll throw that in your face, men and women. Because it's men that's powerful, men that'll do the same thing. Like, bitch, everything I
They
did
get
for you,
chauvinistic.
when I met you, you was wearing Payless.
Right.
Same thing.
Same
So
thing.
them are some signs you look for in the beginning of a relationship. If a person is like that, if you see them the way they talk about other people, the way they talk about money, you can recognize those things, men and women,
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
If they talk about those things and that's not for you, then that's not for you.
That's a red
But
flag.
if you look past it because you got some money, then when you fall off, expect
A
that.
certain lifestyle, right? Like if you
No.
if you with someone who lives a certain lifestyle, like you with a person who likes nice things or they like to travel, like you got to come in and kind of, if that's what they're doing, you got to kind of come in and be able
gotta
to
meet
Or
them
walk
where
past
she's
them.
at.
That's not for you.
Right.
or that's not for you.
Right. If you can't
have to-
meet a woman where she's at and she's already carrying a certain lifestyle and you know you can't keep up with that, then that's not a woman you should be pursuing. Obviously, that's just my thought.
Well, vice versa.
Yeah, I like nice things, but I'm not a label girl. I don't need Tiffany's and Versace.
Yeah,
And
vice
that's not my
versa.
personality.
Not
But
that,
if there was a man getting me like gifts, it's like everyone loves
If they
gifts, right? But it's
trying,
not
though,
a
it's the thought that
requirement.
counts. Like if you trying and you do the best that you can with what you got, and you're trying and you're showing effort and you're attempting to show appreciation, like what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong
The
with
point
that.
is just pay attention to the person you're trying to build a life with.
Correct.
Because everybody wants something different. Everybody's looking for something different. Just pay attention to the person that you're trying to build a life with.
So let's pay attention to Tweakers Only over here on YouTube, who
Tweakers.
says, "Don't tell me 50-50 if you can't take the trash out too, sucker." Okay. Clyde the Vibe says she should take care of me like I would her if she makes more money than me.
That's it. That's the key right
Real
there.
talk.
Correct.
That's the biggest
That's it.
portion. But I feel like it's lopsided.
That was
though.
Clyde the Vibe. Clyde the
Women don't want
Vibe.
to. We don't mind having a. She makes a little less, but women kind of mind it. Yeah.
It don't matter.
The love.
We'll pick it up. I'll pick up your slack. It's my job to pick up your slack.
Let me just say this one thing. I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary.
Congratulations. Okay, give it up for Black Love.
And I've been with her for 15 years.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I have not experienced being a broke guy for a very long time. But when I met her, I wasn't him. I wasn't this guy. I was being nosy one day. Completely nosy.
Hey, Nosy.
Probably for the wrong reasons.
I like how you said no.
There's no way this woman should be with me. Like, this motherfucker is amazing. Right?
And then I decided to just check out a laptop. It was open. Why not? This is long. Baby.
He wants to be clear. This was way back.
Not last night.
He don't do it no more.
And I saw she's from France. She's French African. So she has a French bank account, and they sent her a statement. And I saw what was in her bank account. Mind you, she had moved in with me in my very humble condo.
Very humble
condo. and I see this statement, and I can't remember how many numbers there were, and it freaked me the fuck out. And I remember feeling like she's even better than I thought. Like
I gotta get my attitude.
And this whole time I've been buying the weed. What the fuck is going on? So I started thinking about, like, I'm over here trying to prove myself. Why am I proving myself to this woman?
That's why she had so many zeros.
I'm going hard to the paint. You hear me? She ain't touched a pocketbook yet.
So that's pimping. Hey, that's pimping.
She's gonna let you be man.
It took until the day we got married for me to tell her that I saw that goddamn statement in her bed.
Yeah.
Baby, I won't eat.
Because the man in me still refused to let go of providing. She had joined my pre-made family. I already had 2 kids, and a third one on the way, if I'm being a buck. When we started dating, so she had decided with the hoop she jumped through was worth me never saying a fucking word about what I saw. Baby, you can take care of everything. And to this day, all them bills are still in my pocket. That has never changed. Because it's not about the money. It's not about what she has. I know if I fall tomorrow and everything goes to shit, she got it covered. Because I've had it covered this whole time when I didn't even have to. But that is a partnership. That is love. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah. So
If y'all fell out tomorrow, you gonna try to take her half her coin?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
You mean all the investing out in that?
Are you kidding me?
Ladies, keep your count secret.
Oh my God.
Keep your secret count secret.
Hey, man.
Stop all that pimping over there, Chrissy. Stop all that pimping.
I just had to give my sis a warning. Give my sis fair warning.
That speaks to Tweaker's only second comment, which he says, so if the woman makes double, does she pay double on the bills? I want everybody to read Tweaker's only comment and stay away from this nigga.
Check this out.
Everything you need to know.
I don't mind my woman paying for stuff.
Yeah.
I
mean, it is
come
what
from
it
a
is.
traditional family. My mom and dad been married 50+ years. My dad always pays. My dad opens my mama's door to this day. He puts her fucking seatbelt on her. You dig what I'm saying? So when it comes to certain things, no, my dad put that.
If you a man in like that, put a heart in the comments. I got some single friends in the comments.
Yeah.
Put a heart in the comment.
And you know, if I get a man to open my door every time,
I come from a broken family,
out
though.
and about at the restaurant or coming out of something, open my door. I mean, feel like the woman is
absolutely. Absolutely.
What if we just want to get a blood stick?
I've been working on that.
Come on,
I don't
let's
think
go.
my mama open her own doors.
Just like the woman, she gives some head every now and then, even when she don't.
For no reason.
No.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Calm down. Where's your advocate?
Go touch her. Go touch
Mika's comment on Facebook says these bills is getting paid out of a joint account.
That's right.
I like it.
Hey, Doogie tapped in with us. Let's see.
We gotta give it up for Doogie because he just graduated. He keeps excelling in his education. He keeps growing and bettering himself, and we love that so much for you, though.
Big inspiration.
We see
I just
you,
wish
bro.
you would have told us. You know, we would have flew down to that bitch and been
Okay.
Real talk.
Signs and everything.
You know, congratulations.
Look,
my
Shell
guy.
said if he opens doors, that's my man, my man, my man.
That's it.
Open the door.
So now we're gonna get
She
a little.
just giving it up. We like to open the doors.
A little juicier. So now the next topic we're gonna hit on is sex, romance, and foreplay. Right. The first question we're gonna start off with is if you're unsatisfied,
How do you address it?
how do you
bring it up?
Why you keep pretending?
I want to answer first.
And how would the question to you
bring
guys
it up,
is
you tell
how
them.
would you want the woman to address it?
Straight laced, no
So that it
tape.
doesn't make you
And
feel
we're gonna
bad.
answer how we would want a man to
No.
address it.
Y'all can, but we want to just get into the conversation.
So y'all have a minute. Y'all have
We
a
want to
minute.
know the proper way to
Because we're
address
gonna
it.
say how we would address it if we weren't being satisfied by our man. How we would want, you know.
Well, tell us how you
would want your man to address it. We're gonna ask. And
This
you
is
tell us how you would want your
if
woman to
my
address
man
it.
was not happy with me sexually, right? I won't give a damn because I'm with a woman. Next question.
Hold on, what?
If
Damn.
my man,
Damn. What about if your woman wasn't satisfied? Let's go.
Like
More
I
than
said,
likely.
me, I'm so
so
secondhand
much.
embarrassment. I wouldn't even say nothing. I would just be unhappy and try to, like, you know, pleasure myself afterwards. I'm sorry, I wouldn't even.
yeah,
say
I want to know how y'all say y'all would want to address it because I don't know how to
Yeah.
talk to a man about it.
Yeah.
But if it was me and I wasn't doing something well, I'm very sensitive and I'm not good with harsh criticism. I'm not good with harsh criticism.
You're not gonna say a damn
You
thing.
have, but it's about him telling me though. I'm saying how he could tell me.
Right.
It's more like a learning experience. Like, babe, like I seen this. We should try it. You know, would you want to try it? I don't know. Trick me into it. Make it a game for me. Like I seen this game on YouTube.
That's
She
good.
was like licking the nuts from the side. Like, you should try that. I don't know. Do something. Make it fun. But if you just come tell me like, bitch, you can't even suck dick. Like, that's why I ain't doing it. And that's why I am not doing it ever again.
Very sensitive.
I can't take the criticism.
Go ahead, Tosh.
I think communication matters. For me, I'm not a sensitive kind of person, and sometimes I probably need to be a little more sensitive to others.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
I
I couldn't wait to hear your
I
opinion.
If you make me feel awkward, I'm never
No,
doing it.
I feel like it's communication. I feel like it should be constant communication because people grow, people change. What you might like today might not be what you like tomorrow. So I feel like that you should always be open to communication on, like, you know, I just randomly ask, like, you happy? You satisfied? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? You want something
Yeah,
different?
no, this is true because Tasha is.
But they still might not tell you, though.
And she doesn't care how brutally honest it is. Tasha wants to know.
Y'all not being honest.
No, I'm being
Yeah,
so
come on.
honest.
I felt like I was really honest.
Because
I said I don't want you to tell
I'm
me
gonna
nothing.
go
That's
and
what I'm
do
talking
what I
about.
That's honest. That was
That's honest for your ass.
Let me say this.
Tell me carefully.
The problem is every motherfucker comes into a bedroom thinking they got it covered. Nobody, hold on. The only person that walks into a bedroom shy is a nigga that got to take a pill and ain't got none handy.
Real talk.
He's the only one who's like, oh, is it gonna come up today? Like, hold on, all the young niggas.
Wait. Fuck you talking about?
Them dope fiends out
Young
there.
niggas that's do dope.
So, but here's the kicker about it for me. When it comes to language, if it don't fit and that's your love language, be the fuck out. If your love language is words of affirmation, and this person doesn't give you that verbal confirmation of your greatness to them, be the fuck out.
Yeah.
Be gone. Because one thing that a person can't do with another person or with a partner is change them because they want to. People change because they want to. Not because I want to. I want you to be different, and I'm on a hunt for the rest of my life. And when you decide to do it, you're only doing it because you know I want you to do it. It's not natural. So if my love language is affection, and the affection is below, I'm not going to try to change that. I can offer up ideas as much as I want, but then you're just doing these things to appease me. I don't want to appease. I want to be loved. My nigga.
In 5 years, when
I disagree just a bit because I feel like love languages could be learned, right? Because everybody
Yes.
is different. So if you come in, if I'm not an affectionate person, but I come to you and you're affectionate, like you might not be with anybody if you don't speak the same love language. I could learn your love language. You know what I'm saying?
To an extent.
Not that you have to, but not
If you want
because
to.
you force me into it because I want to.
Right.
Right.
So it's like I might have never been in a relationship where I had somebody who liked affection. So I've never been that. But then I
Right.
meet you and you show me affection and I like it and I learn that and I can offer that.
What if you
Hold on, let
don't?
me tell her that, though.
Let me ask you a question.
Now, if you don't, then you're right. You gotta go.
Let's say kissing is my favorite form of affection.
And you don't like
And
kissing.
you don't like kissing. And when we kiss, you still don't like kissing.
And that's done.
Yeah, 'cause you're only gonna do it for so long, and then when the honeymoon phase is over and you're tired of my shit, now you don't want to do that anymore, and it's a problem.
In my vows, I said that I promised to kiss you twice a day. I've never broken that vow. And that's because it's mine. Because I want
In
that
10 years,
shit.
hold on, in 10 years, you've never broken that vow?
Never.
I love that.
Never.
So you
Unless
kiss
she
your
was out
wife
of town,
twice a
nigga.
day.
She had to be out the city, out the states or something.
I love that.
I love
I ain't gonna lie. I was
that.
looking at your face because we're not friends, but I wanted to see
But
what you
hold
were
on,
getting into.
Chrissy, why
And
you
the wife
telling
is
us like
pretty.
that?
I'm telling me. I ain't said nothing about
We
you. I
talked
was
to our
looking.
little investigation.
And she's pretty.
Lit.
And I really love that you
She is
kissed her
gorgeous.
twice a day because she looks
I
like she
love that.
deserves
A lot
it.
You have a
of people,
beautiful cat-
a lot of
beautiful
people
family
don't
cat.
ask what deal
creeped on
breakers
you.
is.
There you go. Omar
You
got
hear
a
what I'm
good
saying?
point. Go
A
ahead.
lot of people don't ask what deal breakers is.
Communication.
So at the end of the day, out the gate, your ass gonna have to come in this motherfucker with more than motherfucking 2 moves. You can't lay down and get up. That's your 2 moves.
Ain't no dead
I'm
fish
not
over here.
fucking with that, bruh. You gonna have to come in here and do something that's gonna excite a nigga, man. You dig what
Now,
I'm
let me
saying?
say this,
So
though.
if your sex is bad, and I'm gonna tell you out the gate, that's gonna be a deal breaker for me.
But what if
Say
you
this.
teach her? What if she's coachable?
Hey,
What if she's
if she's
coachable?
coachable, check this out. If she's coachable,
She might be
if she's
green.
coachable, the energy that we give off to each other is gonna make it all what it is.
Hey man, so look
So
here.
if she's teachable and coachable, you
I can do that.
You
but
can
if you,
teach her.
but if
So
you,
look,
if you,
so
if you
look.
do it and you got
So
2
look.
moves and y'all keep
You
with
Kevin,
the
you
2
ain't
moves,
too old to be
I'm
coaching.
out.
Julie, let Julie.
After 19 years, that shit ain't that so important no more.
after 19 years.
Seriously, like at one point you get to a point where she's not your pincushion. In the beginning,
Period. Julie,
you just trying to smash, and you know, the bloom of romance is flowing.
like that.
Listen, but after a while, like, don't get me wrong, it's still necessary. I don't want it
Yeah, that's
for all the women out
part
here
of
to
the
be like,
relationship.
oh, go Julie, I
It's
don't gotta
necessary
do
for
it.
men or just necessary?
It's necessary for a couple, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after a while, that shit is you start loving a person
Way
for
past
way past
Period.
what they could do for you sex. However, you still want to be entertained from time to time.
Keep it
But
In the beginning, I think
You
the
don't
sex is
gotta be
important if that's your love language.
The volume can reduce, but I still need to feel the fireworks.
yeah, absolutely.
Like, we ain't gotta do it every day.
So in your situation,
If-
you've been married for 10 years with somebody for 15 years. If it gets to a point where it's like the fire is low, how do you communicate?
How do
with
you
your
bring it
partner?
back?
I don't know nothing
Have
about
y'all
it.
gone
I've been
love
there.
yet?
Okay.
I've been
Okay.
there. You communicate.
Good.
You try to tell your partner, hey, look, this is what I need. This is what I'm asking for. You haven't been giving me this. So I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to tell you that this is not what it is. So communication is good. But I'm going to tell you like this, though. When it comes to that, if you not stimulating my mind, the sex ain't going to be shit.
Oh no. See, and my thing is with a woman,
Period.
though, you gotta be stimulating her.
Yes.
So if you gotta really invest in a woman because it's a lot more cerebral with a woman.
That's a good
I mean that. Like us, come on, you know.
We simple.
Come on. We simple until you can brush past. But if you not if you not watering that grass, it ain't gonna be green.
Bro, for real, just get that pin cushion gets old.
That pin cushion get old.
Mental.
The foreplay
If you can't get to a woman's mental, bro, that pussy ain't gonna like you.
It ain't gonna like
It's
you.
not gonna like you.
And if you've been with a woman for
It's gonna
20
be
years, that pussy didn't like you at
Real
times.
talk. Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Before we get to the next topic, we want to touch on some of these comments. We got Damo in the comments over there on YouTube, and he said, I'm the type to pay all the bills, and I knew it. I liked this nigga from the beginning. He said, as long as I know my woman is keeping the crib, we're fed, and she's looking delicious when I walk in the door. Axel Foley said, hold up.
It's not gonna look delicious
Amen to
every
the brother
night.
telling the ladies to give head more. Speaking to that, how often do y'all think, do men feel like they deserve head every day?
And is lack of head a deal breaker?
Check this out.
It depends on the level of your
I feel like
relationship.
every woman should fuck that nigga before he go do anything, go out, do all that shit.
Every day?
You ain't gotta worry about it.
shut the fuck up.
Especially if he's going out with his partners.
You ruined the nigga.
You might want to go.
They said keep his stomach full and his nutsack empty.
Because if not, you gonna cheat.
Well, if a nigga goddamn sack is full, shit, he might motherfucker goddamn
Every day?
Hey,
Nah, these niggas is cum
not
freaks.
every day.
Hey, where that chair at?
Hey,
When he-
hey, listen.
So Sometimes you just gotta hit a nigga with, hey, come here.
Listen.
Hey, some of these niggas become freaks though.
And every day, shit,
It's
I like the
about,
fuck.
and it goes back to just knowing, having a partner that meets
I mean, I ain't gonna object.
Because
If I can.
Donald did follow up and he said, "Don't take advantage of my kindness." So that's in any relationship.
Don't take advantage of my
Your
kindness.
mama said, if
Reciprocation,
she don't hop to ya, then I don't want to talk to ya.
Nah, he young. That nigga young. That nigga young.
Listen, because
Don't spit on
I
me.
feel like head is like on a scale.
Don't spit on me.
It's very important to some men, and it's not that important to some men.
Yeah.
Hey, don't spit on me. Hold on, ladies.
So
Don't
again,
not
find
spit
your
on me.
people. Find your
Don't
people in
spit.
there.
No.
Spit on me.
Do not. These niggas don't spit on me.
Your mama
Okay,
said,
hold on.
we got a
Make
little
that
more,
shit
a couple
sloppy.
more comments. Your mama on YouTube said, if she don't, oh, hold on, no.
I like sloppy top.
He said, if you're not happy, move on, straight up, and I agree with that.
Real talk.
Axel Foley said, more head, more head, more head.
Real talk.
Yabba Dabba Doo said, if they won't do, I'll find a motherfucker who will.
Real
Okay,
shit.
it's not about the
Can I say
head.
one thing about the head comment before people in the chat start thinking that people are being misogynist and all this kind
Nah,
of shit
we
about
just
head?
talking shit.
Let me be clear about head, and I mean this in both ways, right? To women and to men. It is a selfless act of
It really
affection.
is.
Absolutely.
It is.
It's not being forced.
This is not something that we. Don't get me wrong. If you are fucking with somebody you fuck with, you can get off on giving somebody head.
Yeah.
And I know y'all feel that way because I've heard it my whole life.
Yes.
I've heard it.
I've experienced it.
Real shit.
I've experienced it.
So, but all of that boils down to the one very important piece when it comes to intimacy, and that is the exchange of energy.
Yes.
When two people are together, it is my job to make sure you walk out this motherfucker fucked up.
Real shit.
It is your job to do the same for me. If we are not here to do that job,
You shouldn't be there.
That's right.
That's why
Sometimes it's a
I
quickie.
want to ask a question
even in a
about.
quickie.
I want to
It's
ask
a
a
quick-
question about sexual deal breakers.
Okay,
Let's say you get married, right? Y'all going and y'all having a good sex life and you get married. Then do you feel like after marriage you got to kick it up? Like, you got to give me anal or it's a divorce.
Whoa.
I want you to keep me on my period or it's a divorce.
Whoa.
Like,
I said, whoa.
y'all know other men? I mean,
Whoa.
real.
It's like this.
Where your speaker at? Whoa.
Check this out.
Levels go up.
Check this out. Now, I've been married. I was married
I don't want no
15 years.
booty holes.
Check this out.
Nasty.
Sex ain't even
Welcome
like
back
that,
to the
man.
free world.
It's
Nasty.
more. It's more mental, man. But when you get to that part,
It is. I
like
agree.
it's fun when we in the beginning we fucking.
Jackrabbits.
After that,
The bloom
it's
of
more
romance.
mental. It's more about what this woman
You are
does
so
for
right.
you and how she make you feel. It ain't about all that motherfucker just fucking, man. Like
Yeah,
you ain't
because
gonna
what
do
if
that.
your partner went through something
There's
like,
only
God
so many
forbid,
ways
like
to
cancer
fuck.
or something?
Yeah, and she can't do
She
it.
can't. She has no libido at all. Like,
But-
how would you handle
Oh,
that?
they gonna leave
In
you.
that situation,
See, they gonna leave.
no.
this out.
You gonna leave her?
You try to
no,
you ain't gonna leave her
no.
because you love her. You try to express to her that you need this.
You
know
gotta
what I mean?
get like the
So at
KY and
end
just
of-
fake it. You
No,
gotta fake it for you?
You should be able. If she can't do it, she ought to let you go do something.
No.
Real shit.
God damn it.
Rather than let you step
I'm
out, can
just
she
saying.
just get the KY and fake it for you?
I ain't figuring to fake shit when I can get some real
No.
pussy.
That's a good
Because
question.
if you
Y'all
can't give
tell
me
when a
none,
woman is faking?
No, they
you can't
can't.
give me. If you can't give me
I think you
none,
gotta be
you should be able to get some.
No.
Hey,
Oh.
Yeah,
man,
we get off
no.
what are niggas supposed to do? Jack off the rest of the
Hold on,
night?
hold on. Let's
no.
bring it back because it's
Just for like 8 months while I'm getting chemo.
Hold on, there's so
Hold
many conversations going on.
There is. All right, you gotta bring it back.
A
Bring it
nigga
back.
refilling nuts every day. Shit,
I'ma
we gotta
hold
get
you
that
down.
off.
Hold on. Listen. If my woman cannot actively perform a level of intimacy to my liking because of a medical issue, the fuck kind of man am I?
Thank you.
The fuck kind of man am I? Listen, that's like if we like to go jogging. If we like to go jogging and she lose a leg, bitch, well, I'm out.
That's crazy.
We not saying the first 3 months, nigga. We talking about down the line, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. A man still need motherfucking urges. He still need. Even if she's dealing with it, I'm not saying that the man don't love her. Check this out. Check this out. Now, if a nigga can't get hard, what you gonna do? If his dick don't work,
Buy him a pill.
Listen.
even if the pill dick don't work.
Your tongue work, don't it? Your mouth is moving.
Hold on, this gotta be a whole other
This is crazy.
because
Because y'all niggas
I say
We want to
something?
get to double standards.
I'm
Let's
not
talk
saying
about
no.
it.
Hold on.
months.
If my wife right now if my wife right now, on God, if something went wrong, God forbid, nigga, I'm there.
Period.
Nigga, it ain't no question.
Without a doubt.
Now,
Saying you're not there.
yeah, I'm saying ain't no question.
Right thing to
And
do.
you know,
My wife is
I'm not
watching. We
saying
can't
that.
say a
I'm
lot
just
of
being
crazy
real,
shit
bro.
and
Real
just
talk.
without me
All
saying.
right.
I'm not saying that you don't
Okay,
love
we
your
gonna go
woman,
to the
that you're not gonna be there,
next
that you're not
topic.
gonna take care of her. All I'm saying is,
Jason is in the comments on
Nigga,
YouTube.
real
He
nigga.
said,
We not getting into a relationship before I know if she matched my vibe in the bedroom.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what that time is for.
So what about these women that celibate till marriage?
Fuck them hoes.
That ain't for us. They not for us.
That ain't topic list.
she might have two moves.
And Kid 303 says, no communication leads to infidelity.
It might be
I
bad,
think
man.
we can all agree to that. No communication as far as what you want in the bedroom or just no communication in the relationship. Either way, I agree. Yabba Dabba Doo said head is very important. Clearly, you niggas have made that clear tonight.
Everybody want head.
He said, do y'all believe in hall passes? Yabba Dabba Doo.
We don't.
Negative.
No, most
Dominique Murphy said it's dead with no head.
well, let me say this:
Your
if I
mama
was,
said
if I
all
went,
deal breakers
if I
should be
couldn't do
stated
it,
in the very beginning.
and I knew I couldn't perform,
Okay,
let
so
me
we
know,
gonna.
you know, what I'ma tell you.
This is just a yes. This is
Hold
a
on,
yes
we
or
all
no.
talking. Hold on.
This is the yes or no question around the room. Does cause y'all listen.
We done got
Y'all-
right.
y'all-
Hey, listen, that was a lot.
Y'all-
That was a lie.
That was a lot.
That
Let's all bring it back.
These
I-
Mexican
watch
Long
that back
Islands,
later
these
and
Mexican
process.
Long Islands,
Process.
kicked in.
That's a lie.
We just going yes or no on this round.
Yes or
I should be
no?
able to fuck.
Does body count matter to you?
hell yeah.
Yes.
No.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. We going around the room.
Kevin, we already
Hold
know
on.
your answer.
Yeah.
Hold
No.
on.
Niggas answer.
Hold
Yes.
on. We
Let these young niggas answer.
You know, we the same age.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna go around the room and then we will elaborate. Okay.
So yes or
I'm
no?
starting here.
Yes or
Yeah,
no?
it's yes or no. Oh,
Hell yeah, body count matter.
Julie,
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Sheen,
No.
Chrissy.
Only if I know about it.
Fuck this happens.
You gotta say yes or no, nigga.
Sorry.
Yes or no?
What I don't know can't hurt me.
No, unless I know the number.
It doesn't matter. You're not
ask-
It really doesn't
Are you
matter.
gonna
I
ask
really
them?
don't
There's
care.
failed
I'm not.
relationships
I don't
over
care.
the years that you get in a relationship, it doesn't work, you meet somebody else, it doesn't work, you meet somebody else, it doesn't work. Like you cannot determine somebody's worth based off of
Now let's say this.
It doesn't matter if you have sex with 600 women as long as it's not the women I know.
y'all niggas.
Go ahead, Julie.
It matters if a woman had sex with 600 men.
Okay, so here we go.
What does it matter? Ask it.
Only if you know though.
Does it matter if a man had sex
no.
with 600 women?
Listen, I asked y'all yes or no. This why.
This is what I'm saying.
We gotta get some structure.
Let me at least
We getting
let me
crazy.
at least get here. Okay. Okay. You can't have 600 different dicks. Okay.
In and around your mouth.
Hold on.
In and around your mouth.
But your elasticity. No. They don't have 600
Let him
babies.
talk. Let him talk and embarrass himself.
What about
Don't
you?
even
never
know.
know.
No, because wait, hold on.
Yeah, come on
Hold
over,
on.
Kevin. Come
Now,
on
having
over,
a
Kevin.
baby and having sex is two different things.
Women's
listen.
vaginas are made
The
to
vagina comes
stretch.
back.
Let me ask you something. You ever
Michelle
missed
said
having
it's
a
getting
baby?
rated R.
Let me ask you.
Have you ever missed that
Hold
shit?
on,
Like,
let me-
ooh, I missed having that one
Nobody
baby.
ain't ever answering that. Let me ask you this.
But you missed that one
That's
dick.
not a valid question
One
on
of the
this
600
show. So.
Hey, one of the 600 dicks you missed.
Okay,
If a
so
woman
hold
got
on.
a tight vagina, it's gonna always be tight. It's gonna go back. If she mess
No,
with
it ain't.
Mandingo or
They
no
got
dingo.
surgery that could fix it.
If
too,
they
so
got
it's not a
big
problem.
ones, they got big ones, and then you gonna fall in.
Let's go here.
regardless.
Hold on, let's go here though.
I'm actually quite sizable, so it's all tight to me.
Thank you.
Kevin,
You ain't gonna be able to tell.
let me go here though. Let me go
a funny
here.
motherfucker.
This is where this leads us.
Hold on, let's get this.
This leads us.
got
Hold on. This leads us.
Hold on, no, we gotta stop. Go ahead.
Y'all gonna be in timeout.
I saw it coming.
Go to raise your hand.
Listen, we about to go to the commercial break.
Where's the 1800?
Listen.
Over there.
This actually brings us to the next topic. The double standards. Because it's so crazy. Because
Do this.
a man, no.
We need to take
A
a break.
man, no, we not taking no break.
Ain't no break. Ain't no break. Ain't no break.
Yeah, you start sweating.
We on the clock.
A man will say right, and it always is the men that got the most partners that been around.
Oh my
town.
God, they got
Hold
the
on, let me
most
finish. Let me
judgmental shit
finish.
to say. Okay.
Men will have a double standard where they will say that the body count matters, but it don't matter that they got all the bodies. And this is the thing. I want to be clear to men. It matters to women. When we walk in the room with you, we know that you have had sex with all the women, because we talk just like y'all talk. We talking about y'all too. This nigga a hoe. He ain't did what he's supposed to do. So
that's why y'all got us under.
Both ways. It goes both ways.
Okay.
And that's so if you want a woman that has respected herself, you gotta be the man who has respected yourself.
And let me say my little piece to that, Tosh, because this is the ongoing. This was on the list because of this reason. First and only, there's women that get in marriages or failed relationships. They have a kid or two. It doesn't work out. They move on, right? And then they get with another man, right? And then they have a couple kids. And niggas be like, oh, she has, three baby daddies and 4 kids. And it's like, damn, what if a nigga died? What if a nigga just was gay? What if, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. But y'all judge women based off of kid to baby daddy ratio. And we wanted men to understand that we judging y'all's ass too.
I judge men off of kid to baby mama ratio too. I'm not getting with no dude that got 4 kids by 4 women.
And why is that, Chrissy? Because you don't have kids.
Because I don't got time. If I did have a kid, I ain't got time.
Look, hold on, put the camera on me.
That's a lot of energy.
Put the camera on me.
They ready to talk. It's their turn.
Okay, go down the road.
I want to pick Omar first. I want to start Omar first.
I'm gonna say it like another brother said it. Check this
He's
out.
from the Bellows.
All right. Now, if we got a goddamn cup of water, and it's a cup of water, and we dip our fucking hand in it, bitch, and this nigga dip his hand in that bitch, and this nigga dip his hand in that bitch.
Are you gonna drink?
Are you
No, but one of your homeboys is.
Okay, so
are you gonna drink it? When I dip my hand in this motherfucker, I could go wash this motherfucker off. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is dipping and dipping.
You think that makes
So,
it
Flutter your eyes like that.
when you got so many souls up in you, you dig what I'm saying? See, like, when you got a lot of souls up in you and you got all that badass energy that you just let motherfucking mix with somebody else, I don't want you
got the
fucking...
same
So you think the song only goes to the women and not the men?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this for everybody.
let him
So,
hold on, let him
when
go.
You don't think the soul ties transfer no matter what
Let
you
him finish.
do?
man, let me finish to what I'm saying. You over dipping. Nigga, do you double dip and motherfucker when you sharing some shit? You don't double dip. Motherfucker, ain't nobody double dipping.
Wait, well, don't we get to go
I
down
don't
the line?
want to double dip.
We get to go down the line.
Yeah, yeah, you talking about?
All right. I'm gonna keep it short, slim. Now listen, there is a fuck. I don't know what extreme y'all was talking about when body count. If a woman got 10 fucking men? I mean, that's not a fucking big fucking deal.
30?
I mean, now we're starting to look at you. Now we're getting a little extreme, right? No, I'm just saying.
Too many is the number.
If all the homies I know smacked you, listen. Just like y'all. If all the homies I know smacked you, I don't want you. Period.
But what is you smash?
That's fair.
You not gonna want me.
That's
No.
fair. No, I think that's fair.
Hey, I been a nigga that smashed the
So can I finish this? Can I finish this? Can I finish this last statement?
Hold on, we gotta let
Can I finish this?
Hold on.
Body count matters then, doesn't it?
I been a nigga
Everybody.
that smashed the homies. But y'all wasn't homies when I smashed all of y'all.
I'm just
So
saying.
at this point, if y'all just started being friends after I done motherfucker knocked this one down on this certain occasion, knocked this one down on that certain occasion,
I'm just
knocked
saying,
this one down on that certain
you've
occasion.
never picked a
and
girl.
y'all became friends.
Hold on.
That's not my fault.
But you ain't never picked a girl that we
It's
all
not my
smashed.
fault.
You're not gonna pick a girl we all smashed.
Hell no.
There you go.
Let's go to Kevin.
Hoes been winning since '93.
Say it.
Real talk.
They've been on the side getting hush money.
Hold on. We all know hoes that been married in successful relationships. Hold on.
Let them talk.
No, hold on. Because I'm disagreeing with everybody.
Yeah, that's like everybody got it.
I don't believe it matters when you find the right person.
Right.
And the reason why I say
is
that,
true.
the reason why I say that is, my wife might have had 2. Nigga, I can't count how many I had. And when she found out, you know, what I do for a living and how all that transpired, we had a great conversation about it.
Slut.
She didn't give a fuck.
Because it was before.
Only because how I made her feel between the two of us. So when you find the right person, we talk about semantics, my nigga. Like we talking about minor details. We listen. If I dressed like shit before we got together, and everybody said, "Ooh, that nigga can't dress," and then while we together, I'm fucking lit and I look great all the time. Guess what I am today?
Lit and great.
It doesn't matter what's in my past. Everybody got a motherfucking past. Everybody's a hoe to somebody.
Yeah, but I don't want to limit it.
Let me ask you a question.
But I really don't care about none of that
I'm sure
Yes.
she's perfect.
Yes. No, she's not perfect. That nigga's not perfect.
And everybody was coming up to you like, oh, no, you
Yeah, let me answer.
You feel awkward. What you
No.
doing?
Let me answer. You should have kept her.
Okay, I just want to make sure you
That's
don't
it.
feel
But
away.
mind you.
If that was
how do you know
Wait. No, calm down. Calm down. We're talking about my wife.
Because you know,
No,
we're talking about not your actual wife, your hypothetical wife.
But no. I'm gonna talk about my actual wife. If I went to Senegal or to France and I found out she was outside, that would be number one. She lied to me. The lie would matter,
that wouldn't
right?
So it would bother you, though. It would bother you.
Not the act. But let's say I found myself in a sense of bliss, regardless of who she had dated before, and didn't care because I don't gotta ever see these niggas. And then I go to France and I find out that she been outside. Oh my God! I still don't. Why would I give a fuck? I won.
Take her back across the ocean.
I won. Hold up. If I'm with who I'm supposed to be with, I won.
That's right.
Because a lot of niggas losing.
I agree with what Kevin is saying, and I feel like everybody
Hold on.
should have that. That's where the double standards come in. I like your answer because this is it. You don't get to hold a person to a standard that you don't hold yourself to. It's kind of hypocritical.
Especially when you didn't know them.
That's where I'm coming from.
I'm not gonna ask you who you don't fuck before me because after you fuck with me, it's gonna be over with.
Then when you find out, you're gonna be like, why?
Okay, real quick. Let's do another spin on the question. Let's do another spin on the question. So for most of us,
before me,
for most of us and our partners are local to the city, right?
Right.
Do we want to know if you're out and about with your partner and you run into someone that your partner dealt with? Do you want to know?
yes, I'm gonna tell you.
Do you expect him to tell you?
That's when the problem's gonna happen.
So do you want to tell her or no? You don't want to know?
And I pointed out
I want to know, and it's still gonna be a problem.
her.
You're gonna become unattractive,
You know
male or
what she
women.
said? I don't want to know.
Nah,
no
man
more.
gonna look a little
Thank
more
you.
attractive
I
like
don't know.
that.
She still fuck with me.
But would you want her to tell you?
Of course, but I ain't gonna ask. You can just say, hey.
But you want her to I dealt with him.
Can I say this?
Do you
Just as
want
long as it ain't nobody I
I think
know.
it goes without
If
saying.
it's somebody I don't know, I don't
want
give
to
a
talk with
fuck.
somebody.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
I don't mind a used car. I just don't want a lemon.
Real talk.
That's all I'm saying.
That's a jam.
That's a car.
That's all I'm saying.
Where the 1800? Where the 1800?
Oh,
And I
used
don't know
car.
if y'all heard Dewey, but he
go,
said
bro.
he don't mind a used car.
car.
He
I
just
don't
don't
wanna
want to
live.
live.
That's it,
That's the
man.
deal.
That's now we can conclude
I think we
that.
can all
Listen,
agree.
wait. But plenty of niggas is driving lemons happy.
Yes, they
Yeah, they is.
So now they ain't happy.
No. I know some lemon drivers.
Man, that's
That nigga ain't happy.
Oh, Dewey,
Fuck you
let's
mean.
be honest.
Lemons break
Hold on, wait. We
You
know some.
said you know a dude that's happy.
We know some niggas.
Right
We know some
now.
niggas that are driving lemons happy
used
as
car.
fuck.
Yeah.
I think
So
that-
it
I
all
think that
depends
nigga take
on-
it back today.
Real shit.
It all depends on.
A used car.
It all depends
Jury's
on.
on punishment for 2 minutes.
Real shit.
Jury don't say nothing for 2 minutes.
Yes, Lord.
It all depends on if you found the person for you. Then we got to go back to what really matters.
Ain't no limit for me.
Because some men and women just love hoes.
Hold on, listen.
And that's okay.
Mind you, all 6 of us are on a podcast right now. We all outside.
Used cars.
Hold up, we all outside in one way or another, right?
Right.
We're people that people know,
Right.
Okay, the majority of people are not. The majority of people live normal,
Right.
regular,
I
decent
get what you're
lives,
saying.
and they don't ever bump into these fucking people. We talk about shit that happens on a rarity. I don't want to stay there. I want to talk to the people that are watching this shit that want to know some shit that they may not realize. Let me tell you something. If you fuck with a hoe and you love that bitch, love her, my nigga.
Love her. Listen, if you fuck with a nigga, don't interrupt. Hold up. If you fuck with a nigga that enriches your life, love that nigga.
Absolutely.
If you want to get stuck in some bullshit because, oh my God, we're 17 again and back in high school and we care about that shit, then feel free and fail your relationship or be successful. Simple.
That's right. I like that.
Simple. Simple.
That was the way to shut that one
I'm so
down.
proud of y'all. Cause y'all really came on here and dropped some gems.
Y'all
man.
did good
Y'all
today.
really did.
Now, y'all got some
We knew this was gonna be
You
good.
feel?
That's why we told y'all to do it.
I said you feel.
Hold on, y'all.
I said you feel.
Hold on, I need to refill.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all had us on the show. Y'all supposed to bring us some goddamn chocolate.
Listen, wait. I know this isn't our show tonight, but we're sponsored by Clearly Canadian.
Ah, your stupid ass.
Well, where's our case?
I thought it should be clearly Cuban.
Okay.
So in the comments, Michelle says body count definitely matters.
Thank you.
Boo.
Mika said, "What's the appropriate dip ratio?"
That's
Like you can, hey, you can dip, but don't have your knuckles in my dip. You know what I'm saying? Like dip, but don't be knuckles deep
with
in my
everybody. He said, "Calm down. I'm talking about my wife."
Yeah.
Let me go over here to YouTube and see what
Marlon said, "No lemons."
No lemons at all.
That,
Yeah, them
y'all,
bitches break
that's
down.
why we wanted to talk about double standards, because I don't like the fact that men think it's okay for them to do certain things because they're men, and then they judge women for doing certain things because they're women. I don't like that.
Can I talk about a double standard?
You had a lot of comments on here.
Can I talk about a double standard?
sperms.
YouTube.
Okay.
On YouTube,
And they need to release that
Nikki
shit.
said, if you with a woman that developed a health issue that hindered her sexual ability, but you love because she's been down since day one, do you leave her now?
Fuck no, you don't leave her. Why she gotta get some pussy? No.
I was talking about
Women have a higher body count. What's your fucker? Desmond York is gave us some hearts. Shout out to you, Desmond. Thank you for tapping in. Tweakers only said,
Hey, you gotta get some pussy, man.
women's body count is higher because men brag about our numbers, whereas women count stays at 4 with 4 baby daddies.
Who said that?
Who said that again?
This is Tweakers only. Hold on. He said women's body count is higher because men brag about our numbers, whereas women's count stays at 4 with 4 baby daddies and she's 40.
Okay, Twiggers. Okay, Twiggers. I get it.
Five's a false number.
Don't double dip the chip. Oh, press a
Don't
Canario.
double dip the chip.
He said if these other promoters smashed his wife, he wouldn't have married her.
Wow.
Let me hold on.
It says press a Canario. I think they from Africa. They must want your wife. Tell this nigga something right
Let me tell
now.
him something real quick. Let me tell him something real quick. The benefit about my scenario is I met a woman that wasn't from here. I went to France to get her, nigga.
That's right.
Now.
International kiss.
Which means he
Yeah,
cares.
passport.
No.
International
So
kiss.
what it means is I don't know what you're talking
He's
about.
a Tejada and he cares, cuz. He doesn't want everybody dipping into his wife, cuz.
Sorry.
Sure.
Maybe you should go find you one somewhere.
Tell him again.
Yeah,
Tell him
fresh
again.
song.
I heard they cracking
You
it.
should have asked, bro.
Pega
If his wife that
Pega
Mine
pistachio.
says lemons are a sour bitch.
Ooh.
We got a lot of lady haters in the comments over there on YouTube. Sneak Geek said if she dates a man for 2 to 3 months and move on to the next for 10 years, then is that considered bad to have 40 under the belt?
No.
I feel like if you 40 years old and you've been smashing since you was 15,
Wait, and you got 40 people under your belt?
That's less than one a year.
Hey, I think that's unsuccessful.
But it's like Kevin said, the whole no one's caring really.
You ain't even gonna
Everybody
know.
who's there's girls who we know have
We
been
talking
out
about
here
ego right now.
faster.
Women don't tell the truth anyway. You right.
Faster than a race car.
And they getting white.
And that's why
Looking like first lady.
Looking
Yeah,
like
hey,
first.
listen,
Women don't be telling the truth
I'm sorry,
anyway.
before you go to another comment,
Women
before you
do
go to
tell
another
the
one.
truth.
They do not tell
We
you
talking
about
about
body
ego
count.
right now. We talking about how I feel. We talking about how I feel about what you did before you met me.
That's it.
Get your childish ass out of here.
Period.
That's how I
Right.
feel.
Everybody
Put my
has
goddamn
grown
glasses
hairs
back
like
on.
that.
What
Tweakers
if my
only
wife-
answer this. He says, always
Why
use
you don't get no
protection. Don't ask, don't tell, mind your business.
That's good. That's fair.
And Clyde Ride, we gonna close this
I don't
one
want to
out
know. We
with
gonna
this.
use some girls.
He said double standards exist. Let's be fucking adults, y'all.
They do
True.
exist, but they ain't right.
Can I get on that?
They ain't right. Yep.
Can I get on the double standard?
Go ahead, Joe.
I just feel like the woman should be a little more cautious about.
Oh shit.
Listen,
Why the niggas ain't gotta be?
let me tell you why.
Your
how I
body
feel.
ain't your temple.
Let me tell you why I feel like this. Because I've been in a predicament when a woman didn't know who the baby daddy was. See, we don't have that situation in our life. Men just
y'all ain't listening. Around and don't give a fuck.
And that's fucked up. Don't get me wrong. But the woman is the only one that knows who the baby daddy is, or how many fathers.
She don't know. She probably
Listen,
don't know.
listen. I don't know. Have y'all ever been? Listen. What I'm saying. This is why men feel this way. Have you ever been in a predicament where you can't be in that predicament where you got a baby and you don't know who the baby mama is? You're the baby mama.
Right.
You're always gonna know that.
I get what you're
Men don't know that. So if you fucking us three,
But if
and
you
then
know
but
you
you
fucked up
but you
wrong,
pinning it on
you know
me,
it's a
right?
possibility,
Of
right?
course.
Okay.
But if you pinning it on me, right? And you ain't telling me your body count, right? So now we got suspect.
That's a different
A
topic.
girl could be in a situation, don't be having sex with two dudes in her whole
I think y'all
life.
discrediting me. I think y'all discrediting me.
People don't know who their baby daddy is.
I'm talking about the double standard. I'm talking about the double standard.
Hold on.
Do I get to say it? Okay.
Can I take your seat?
For all of us.
So the double standard. I mean, I feel like a woman has to be more cautious.
Should be,
about-
not has to be.
Should be.
Yes.
Okay. Should be
I
more
agree with
cautious because it's always mama's baby and daddy's maybe. So we don't have the luxury of fucking
what you
just
doing
knowing
nowadays.
this. Because I've been in a predicament both ways. I've been in a predicament when the baby was not mine, and they said it was mine, and we learned at 3 years old that the baby's not mine. The other guy got tested. It wasn't his. Now this is fucked up for the
this is
child.
very strange.
This
That's
is this is beyond you and me. Now the child is affected because she really don't know who her baby
But let's
daddy
just
is.
talk about body.
I do think
No,
women
but we're
should
talking
know
about
who their baby
we're talking
daddy
about
is.
double
That's
standards.
clear. I do agree with what you're saying.
And if you're
That's
being
just human,
promiscuous,
though. You should
if
know
you're
who
being
your child's
promiscuous
father is.
as a woman, then I feel like you shouldn't be a promiscuous woman. You should give a gap. That don't mean you should give a gap. You should be a little more cautious, just because of you can't fuck 15 niggas in the same day or the same week, and let them and let them cap in you.
You can now.
Because now you're not just putting. It ain't even about you now. If you get pregnant, God forbid, and you live in one of them, and if you
Yeah,
in
I
one
don't
of them
disagree with what
states,
you're saying.
if you're in
but
one of them
you're
states, you
crazy.
can't get
That's
that
on both
abortion.
sides.
Let me
That's
go.
on both sides.
Now this kid grows up father. No, this is real
Takes two
shit.
to
It is.
make
It
babies.
go viral.
Takes two to make babies.
Let him
It's the
finish.
truth. It don't make no sense. To you.
I agree. Women should be careful
makes
and know who their baby daddy is. It
And
shouldn't be
y'all
no
shouldn't be
question.
around acting.
Let Chrissy finish.
Two things can be true at one time.
Let me
Men
jump
should not
in.
be
Can I
wandering
jump in?
around having unprotected sex with all these women.
Can I jump in?
And they should not.
Can I jump in?
I'm not saying that to say that it's okay for men to do it. I'm not saying that to say it's okay for men
You're
to
right,
just
Kevin.
be running around
Bring us
fucking,
back.
fucking,
Bring us
fucking.
back.
But y'all said, do body counts matter?
And it
Hell
do,
yeah.
especially for women for sure.
I think that promiscuous people should practice safer sex.
Swear.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And that will alleviate this problem.
Rubbers
because
bust.
everybody has the right to fuck
enough.
as
Rubbers
often. Rubbers bust, true, but men and women have the right
And it
to
start
fuck.
feeling good.
Men and women have the
Start
right
feeling
to
better.
fuck as often and as many people as they want.
I think everybody should be not as promiscuous.
Wait,
Y'all ready for the
wait.
PSA?
Here's
If you
the
are
thing.
someone you
Here's the
know
thing.
is struggling
Here's
with
the thing.
STDs and please call us.
None of us
Depending on who
can.
you fuck or how many niggas you fuck, I don't care less. Like I said, once you experience this, it's gonna be over with.
Man, I'm on that same type shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on that same type
I
shit.
feel like my shit fine.
And both of y'all single.
Nobody. Listen.
This is an observation I have made.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like my shit fine.
Oh my God.
All that.
This is what I did want to say. Somebody said body counts matters, ladies. That box will be fucked.
No, it won't.
Girl said this.
No, it won't. That's not even true. You know anything about the human
We're
anatomy?
gonna move
That's
on
not even
from this
true.
because we could go on this all
We
day.
done
But
got
I do
messy.
want to address
That's not how
Ron's
it
comment
works.
because he said, "What's the call-in line for this dope-ass podcast?" And we wanted to talk about that, you guys.
Give
How do
him
y'all
ours.
feel about? How do y'all feel about coming back and let's doing this like?
I
once
think
a
this should
month?
be a thing.
I think so too.
I'm really
y'all
enjoying
tell us
this.
in the comments if y'all like this episode, if we should make
We got our podcast girl.
Yeah, I will say that you guys have come with very reasonable, logical,
Thank you.
insightful discussion.
We practiced.
And we appreciate that.
At all, we did
Because we
not.
wasn't
did.
sure.
I was
I don't
lying.
practice.
That was a lie.
We appreciate it.
That's my
We
love
gonna roll
language.
on to
Lying
the
is my
other
love
topic.
language.
I am a bit hurt in my heart
Why?
by the double standards conference.
I know.
Because I don't
It
like
breaks my
the
heart
double
sometimes.
standards.
I don't like it either.
like it.
I just feel like a woman's
I don't like it.
not
That's
good.
why.
That's
I don't
why-
like it.
Hold on. One at a time. One at a
I
time.
feel like women, y'all got all the options. Y'all don't gotta be out here like that. You got dicks at your front door as soon as you
Shut
open
the hell
it.
up. You know
It's the same for me. Y'all gotta be out here like that.
This is John's show. Don't get his off.
Your body is your temple.
Absolutely.
Oh, go ahead.
Keep it rolling.
Oh, go ahead.
Only God can judge you.
Period.
Period.
You did what I'm saying? Body counts. It matter if you tell a motherfucker. But
What did I say in the beginning? What did I say in the beginning? It only matters if you know.
if you don't want to know, like they say,
Don't ask.
I'm ignorant to bliss.
I have learned to not ask
one thing to
questions I
say.
don't
It's
want
all
to answer.
good till you got BV.
Got one thing.
Till you got BV. Fucking around with all these
It's you giving the BV.
It's my turn. No, us gave you the BV.
Yeah.
Let's go bring it back and we're moving on.
You could have
I just want to say
poppers.
one thing. It's all fun and games.
Till you got Bimberine.
It's all fun and games until you want to be in a relationship. Body count don't matter when a motherfucker fucking the shit out of you though.
Yeah.
Body count don't matter when that head fire.
Yeah.
Body count don't matter when that shit is incredible. It's
But
the
what
best.
would a nigga
It's the
gonna have?
hold on. It's the best shit you've ever had. But then when you find your heart in the shit and you find your emotions in the shit, now it's a topic of discussion.
Right.
No. And that's where I believe a man that really cares for a woman should not give a fuck. Keep yourself out them environments where you
I'm not
keep,
gonna
hold on, let me finish a fucking sentence.
You can't say that.
Keep yourself and your woman out of them environments where you will feel uncomfortable. Be a man, control your situation, or go fucking virgins for a living.
Well, you gotta fuck dog.
Listen, if you know you about to feel away, if you know that goddamn it this head way too fire for me, then fuck go find some bammer head.
My eyes is closed. Don't nobody want no limit.
Like there's some accountability,
I don't
bro.
care what
Like
you
I
talking
just
about.
don't understand why people don't want to.
Don't nobody want no limit.
Joey said it. Don't nobody want no lemon.
Until it's time to wife her.
No.
I don't want no goddamn limit. Now used cars fine.
Okay, let's bring it back because this goes
All right.
back. This goes back to this. And this even like you said, y'all talking about asking, but sometimes you ain't gotta ask because with the next topic is pillow talk. Do men pillow talk?
Of course.
As much as
Niggas pillow
women?
talk more than
Every time I lay on the
every niggas are the pillow talk.
Thank y'all for being honest.
Already, we just want to see it.
That's topic. Real. That's real brothers right here.
We ain't even got to elaborate on that. We just wanted to make a point. Everybody knows
Because
that men gossip
women's
more.
gonna be sneaky.
Men gossip
They more sneaky.
Y'all pillow talk. Y'all talk.
No, y'all gossip more.
Y'all gossip more.
One at a
We brag on our dick more.
Niggas pillow talk.
Right.
See what it is? A nigga be pillow talking to his significant other and she go tell back.
And that's how you know.
So it ain't nothing like that. But gossip,
That's y'all.
women gossip. That's
Yes.
what
What
y'all
y'all
do.
calling y'all doing it?
Nah, we don't.
Oh, we talking about us.
No, what we do,
Are gay.
niggas be like, oh, I hit that too, cuz. That's what the
Yeah.
niggas,
What
women
you
don't
calling
do
it?
that.
What y'all calling it?
Women don't kiss and tell. Women don't kiss and tell.
Yes, they do, nigga.
Not much.
Yes, they do. They shit more than niggas.
No, the hoes do.
I don't know.
The hoes
No,
do.
if that,
I don't think we do it more than y'all.
bro,
It's a lot of men.
if that thing good, she gon' tell.
It's not about being. It ain't even. See, this is the thing that
Women don't kiss
men
and
are
tell.
so
As much as
naive.
men.
Men are so naive when it comes to women. The conversation don't really come up when it's good.
Thank you.
It come up
Thank you.
When it's bad.
when it's bad.
Yes.
It come up when he all around the town. It come up when he think he good.
If he all around the town,
When we're locked in with our partner, that's private. We keep it so we're not close to our chest. But when we're out here playing, we talking about the play.
Okay, hold on,
Yeah.
everybody.
But you don't
Let's
talk about
bring
your
it back.
problem.
The juices are flowing. Forgive us if we getting a little loud, right? But I want to
got
bring
it.
it back, and we are
It's me, I'm
always
loud.
being about inclusive with the comments and our people in the comments, like Waka 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 over here on YouTube, who says pH balance all fucked up. Now that I agree with. You cannot just be fucking around with everybody because it will throw your pH balance off, and you will get Beaverine. Okay. Axel Foley says, yes, it does matter. Jabri said, gotta have more than 2 moves, then lay down and get up. He must be talking about the sex and the romance.
Got to be. He's a Bradley.
He's a Bradley. That's Omar's brother, Jabri, in the comments over there on YouTube.
Then Bradley's got some moves.
And I don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about that. Okay. Jason said, nah, everybody gossip. Motherfuckers be out here gossiping about themselves. Exactly.
And then be mad everybody know their business. You told everybody your business.
It's so funny.
I ain't finna tell no
You
nigga
tell
I
one
smack
person
no
in this
bitch.
might tell
That's a whole nother talk show. That's a whole nother talk show.
But at the end of the day, I ain't finna tell you who I smack no way. Ain't none of you.
Okay.
I don't be doing
My
that.
whole point is, you shouldn't be
Okay,
asking
yeah.
who a person was with prior to a relationship.
We
that you're
grown
in
up.
right
We
now.
grown.
We're too grown for that.
Yeah. I'm not asking. Now, if I see, hold on, caveat. If I see my man like doing business or getting close with someone, I would rather give him the heads up. Because I don't want him to hear about it from somebody else.
Right.
Yes, but only if they're like doing business or if they're like getting close.
Yeah.
What if
I would want to say something because I don't want him to hear from nobody else. But,
Right, and they feel like, oh damn, bitch, you just playing in my.
but I ain't just going around like, yep, him.
Right. You don't need to mention it unless it needs to be mentioned.
Unless it needs to be
Okay,
mentioned.
and this might be the topic that we ended on, okay? Because this been live.
Boy, we'll go for
No,
a
this is
long
fun.
Now,
It's so
now,
funny.
what we want to get some opinions on dating younger people, dating younger than you. How young is too young? What does it look like? Why do you do it if you do it?
And
All
I
those
feel
kind of
like
things.
men do this a lot more than women. Although I will say men and women date younger. But what's too young, right? So like our age, we're like 40s, right? Would you date someone in their 20s or is that too young? That's the question. Look at these niggas.
Start with Julie since we started with
We'll start with y'all. We'll start with y'all. Start with Kevin. We talked about Omar last
We're gonna
time.
start with Kevin.
Y'all
All right,
start
Julie.
Kevin.
Okay, we'll start with Julie. Come on, Julie.
Look at you, he's mad. He didn't
We
appreciate
start
it.
with the east side.
Tell us what you
Go on, Rada.
Julie was
I
mad.
feel like anything at my age, 40s, anything under 30s, a bit sus. Now, but it don't make you pedophile, okay? Because ain't nothing wrong
But
with
it
having
definitely make you suspect.
a young girl. Because older women still gets her groove back too.
Yes, she does.
Okay, but I feel like anything under the 21, for sure.
Under
is a-
21, that's rape.
That's what I'm
statutory
saying.
rape.
I'm saying you gotta be able to.
Not
I'm gonna have a
13.
drink. You gotta be able to do the
I'm
things.
considering it rape.
Now that ain't my fetish. That ain't what I would do.
Okay.
I like a mature woman. You know what I'm saying? I
But
don't
you
want
got
no.
some homeboys that do that shit.
But when they
There are
mess with you,
some niggas out
listen, but
there
you do not
that's
judge.
19 and 18 and
Yep, see?
16.
That's
and
unacceptable.
they'll do it.
You need to call out them 16.
That's unacceptable.
That's a crime.
That is statutory
do.
rape.
We ain't talking about R. Kelly. We talking about them niggas, your friends, your homies.
See, and that's why we brought this up, because we know it's very common amongst men. We
Because it's about-
remember when we was in high school, right? Niggas was pulling up and picking us up and shit.
A
Hella
lot of us come up
inappropriate.
underneath the pimping type
No,
of.
not
That ain't
I'm serious.
pimping.
No,
That's
you pimp a
statutory.
young bitch. I'm just telling you, a lot of us come up underneath that mentality,
Yeah.
which I'm not promoting or endorsing
Right.
or encouraging. But
That disclaimer.
a lot of these niggas, you get your young bitch, and let me say this: nature say, when she drops her eggs, she's ready.
If you bleed, you
But
get
you have kids.
Hey,
so
you
No,
know
not me.
Not I bring the bitch down with a 2x4. Right, it ain't my fetish, but nature does say when a woman drops her eggs, she is ready.
Where is the nature that says that? Where
When your woman-
where is that
Nature.
published?
Is that in the
because it
Bible?
says
Is
she
that
can be
like in
pregnant.
between Genesis and Leviticus?
But
She can be pregnant, and the law say when you drop your eggs and you ready. I mean, don't
All
mean
right,
you
that's
gotta
fair.
go.
Let's get around to
That don't mean you
Let's
supposed to
get
fuck.
around so we can get
Hold
around.
on.
Kevin,
That's his
That
opinion.
don't mean
Let's
you
get
can fuck with a
around.
50-year-old motherfucker that should do that, but
Okay,
already.
we want to know what you
Okay,
think is
Kevin.
too young.
I think that when you find somebody that you feel good about, and they are
This
legally-
political answer.
Hey, no, it's
Hold
not.
on, let him
no.
finish, 'cause let him
But
finish.
let me tell you why it's not political. My wife is 10 years younger than me,
Oh.
and I remember, like, I mean, I'm 47 today, but we started dating when she was 21. And I, in my opinion, I thought I was just about to have another,
Fling.
you know,
Yeah.
and I found somebody special. I lucked up. So
Yeah, you did.
I really feel like
it doesn't matter as long as it's genuine.
Age is a number, but you
Okay.
gotta consider if they're both actually fully developed adults,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
I'm
that's-
talking
that's
about
what I mean.
mentally. Like this woman in the comments says, Dima Love says, I'm 45, the youngest I'll go is 35, 40, and I agree. I think 10 years is a fair age gap, but anything more than 10 years, especially if you're over 40, absolutely statutory.
Don't
rape.
go and talk to
We
your
all-
grandpa
no,
then.
no, no, no.
See, I don't.
No.
Okay, can we
Wait,
give our
wait.
hold on,
Is it still on me? Is it still on me? Is it still on me?
Yeah, let's
No,
give
no,
our
no, no. Oh, let me say it first. Let me say it.
Please,
And then we'll give our.
please.
Check this out, bro.
You can't put rape on a nigga
Check
like
this
that.
out, bro.
Thank you, Ray.
Oh my
Don't
God.
say
Check this
that.
out, man.
Statutory rape is a
Look here.
Yo, it is.
If you're grown and you're adult,
Statutory
Wrong.
means statute. It
at
means
the
that
end
there
of
is
the
a
day,
law
it's about
against
your
it.
mindset. Now, I've known some grown women that's
Colorado
40,
say 17.
older,
I
that
don't know
act
nothing
like
about it.
children.
Yes. You talking about
I've met
statutes,
some
it's
women that been 25 plus that act like a grown ass
Y'all know
woman.
50-year-old niggas
So,
that act like they 22.
When it comes to that, man, age ain't nothing but a number. You just can't be a child, bruh.
Listen.
If you're grown and you're adult, then it is what it is. If you
Colorado
love that
say
person,
17.
And if it's cool, then you should go with who you love and what it is, bro. Like, not no child shit.
Chicago say 16.
Comment said if she old enough
Not
to
none
sit
of
at the
that.
table, she can have me.
Who said that?
Axel
With that
Foley.
crazy ass.
That's
Yo,
right.
Axel Foley nuts.
Yo, Axel, get out of
It's
here.
Tosh's turn. And then me.
Okay.
Come on, Tosh, what you think? What's your thing?
She like them young niggas.
She
Hold
can't
on.
even get her mouth out.
No,
that's not where she
I'm
going with
too
it.
grown for all that. This is what I feel. I don't feel it matters the age gap, like 10 years or this or this or this, because like if you 30 and they 40, if that's what you like, I feel it goes off the age a person is at a stage in their life, right? If I don't see what a 40-year-old or even a 30-something-year-old can see in someone that's 21. Like when you talk about maturity and things like that, we all thought we was stuff
We
at
gotta get to
21
these
years
comments.
old,
They
right?
saying some good
Like
shit.
you can't. I owned a house at 20, had a baby, was married, everything. But I know from this, like as of now, I was not at a mature level of where I am now, right?
Sure.
So if I was dating a 30-something-year-old, I really don't see what he could have in common with me at 21 years old.
Period.
Now I was
Oh.
Now I was old enough to take care of responsibilities. I was old enough to do certain things, but I can't see where that connection could come in for me. This is my thoughts. So for me being the grown woman that I am at this age, I can't see dating somebody 27 years old. I can't see how he could be on my level.
But-
mentally, he ain't lived enough life to be on my level.
That's true, Tosh.
So I can't see it. Now I can go out here and take somebody's son.
Wait.
Hold on, let me finish. Now I can go out here and take somebody's son and groom him up. Cause I got the experience over him to do that, but I don't want to do that. I want somebody that's a grown
At this
person
space in our
at my
life,
age,
right.
because I don't got time to be teaching too much.
Tosh,
And you know she mean that shit from that neck
You are 100% correct. You are 100% correct, and I'm gonna tell you how correct you are. At 21, you were more mature than the average 21-year-old man.
Right.
At 30, you're gonna be more mature than the average 30-year-old man. But at 35, things start to change.
Sorry, he said 5.
35.
Dr. Phil on.
35. My point in saying that is the reason why a man can get into a younger woman, at least within 10, let's call it 8 to 12 years. The reason why that can happen is because the maturity level is equivalent.
But I agree with you on the
Because
age
women-
part. What I'm saying is at a
women
certain age,
mature quicker.
maybe
Okay, hold
at
on, let-
27 up, we can start talking about 27 if you dating 30, 40, yes. But I'm
we
saying,
said
what
25
can you
and under.
see in a 21-year-old?
Period.
Well, I can tell you.
Hold on, we can tell you what they see. Tight titties and that. Hold on, it's our turn. It's our turn.
I just want to talk about my.
We gonna come back to y'all. Hold on, back to y'all.
Hold on,
Sorry,
Here, bro. I was 21 years old, had a business and everything, bro. So at the end of the
Okay,
day,
I was gonna get to that
40-year-old
too.
women that was attracted to me because of the way I carried myself. Because I was a grown-ass man at 21.
You wasn't
And I
that
handled
grown.
my business better than a 40-year-old nigga. So when it comes to certain situations, if you that nigga, you can pass for that. A grown ass woman might like a young nigga that handles his business like he's
I don't care if you had 8
I
dicks.
agree.
You had
Listen,
nothing
hold on. No, I don't know.
We didn't let
Because if you was 40 and a 25-year-old professional athlete came along, you might feel different.
No,
I was just about to say
I'm
that.
saying.
Thank you,
But
Chris.
okay, my point, my opinion on it.
Okay, Drea.
For me, in my mind, I feel like 30 years old is the baseline. Once everybody hits 30, I don't care about the gap.
I agree.
You could be 30 and 70. You could be 30 and 50,
Now that
30 and 40.
Me too. That's why I said 30.
That's everybody's a grown ass adult.
I said 30.
Hold on.
Go back and
Everybody's
check it
grown up
out
at
now.
30. Now, when you get them people that's under 30, I do feel like 10 years, 8 to 10 is like a lot because to me, 21 dating 31 is crazy.
Underdeveloped.
Okay, it's crazy.
Are y'all talking about me?
But 41.
Yes.
Wait, no. But listen, I'm just
It's
saying.
not direct.
But 41 dating 51 is perfectly normal, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And I think then it goes back to maturity and levels. Because if you are a 30-year-old, if you're a 22-year-old man, let me go look. If you're a 25-year-old man, you could have had certain life experiences. You could have gone to the military. You could have murdered people for a job. Right? Like you could have started a business. You could run a corporation. You could. There's different things of maturity that you could have done that a 40-year-old could not, that has never done and didn't do nothing. Never left their hometown. So there's levels of maturity there that could be different, and where this 25-year-old wouldn't even mess with this 40-year-old because they're not yoked yet. If you're equally yoked, it's different. But for me, just in general, without those external factors, 30 is like a baseline. After 30, you have your way.
Go ahead, Rashina.
Let's address some of these comments because people are in the comments and Lucille says, nope, my oldest son is 30, my youngest is 19, my boys will look at me crazy.
How old is you?
Lucille, she's
46.
probably like our age. She's probably like around our age.
How old is our oldest
Coco
son?
says, grooming is the truth. And
Grooming
I do
is
believe
real.
that
And
a
I'm
lot
not
of
for
people
that.
do a
It
lot
is.
of grooming when they're dating younger people, especially if they're in their 20s and you're in your 40s. That is
And I think
definitely-
women
that
are
okay?
getting more into it now.
In
when
y'all's
they're grooming
opinion,
these
is that
young
okay
men.
to
No,
Why?
I don't like the grooming. It's
It's gonna be
creepy.
groomed by something.
What if it's an old lady grooming your son?
They are going. They need to.
mystery
This
item.
little crazy motherfucker need us. Young.
Mr.
No.
Ice said,
Don't talk to me.
You see some 40-year-old dating your 18-year-old son. You see some 40-year-old dating your
And I was
18-year-old son
18.
having a baby.
would you be okay
If
with
your
it?
18-year-old son had a baby with a 40-year-old,
No.
Would you be okay with
My
it?
son?
Yes,
Yeah,
yours.
he needs some grooming.
Raise him and quit
Y'all
putting on
asking.
somebody
I
else.
do raise him, but it's only so far I can
I
take
think
it.
men, they admire and it's admirable and it's like a big up when
It's
they're
predatory.
Let me say this. Can I say this? Can I say
Let me
this?
ask y'all a question.
It's
Can I
true.
just-
How would
It's the
y'all
truth.
feel
I got a daughter.
walking into Thanksgiving
your daughter.
with your daughter's homegirl?
I'm not doing that.
How would you feel with your daughter coming to Thanksgiving with your homeboy?
That's what
Let me say
I'm
this.
your homeboy and it's your daughter.
How do you not
That's what it is.
or your nieces? Like,
Let me say
so
this.
at
Would you be
21,
okay with your
you
kids
32,
dating one of your
you
friends?
32
That's
or
they
33,
business.
and you 32
Really?
or 33.
They live
You
in
would be
love.
okay with that.
What I'm gonna do with my daughter, 23?
But you would be okay with that?
What I'm gonna tell
You would be
her?
okay with her dating Omar?
Hell no, I'm on.
Omar? Omar? No.
Omar? No.
Antonio? I don't know who that's saying.
No. Listen.
Kevin? He's
Listen.
married.
I think it's more about intent than all of the rest of that shit. Now, because this old man might need a young woman, and he might be genuinely happy and ready to give her the world.
Date your age, nigga.
Yeah, but ain't. Listen.
I felt the hit on that, girl. I felt the hit.
It's about
I mean, Tom, hold on. Tom, that's what I do. My lady.
I wasn't talking to you.
I know what I said, but that's what I do.
I didn't say that.
Keith is a year
I'm in
and a
the
half
same boat
younger
as
than me.
Kevin. I got a little young.
Listen.
A little
Josh
younger.
got a little bit of that horn.
He grown.
Keish is a year and a half under me, so we right
Okay,
there.
y'all right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. But what I'm saying is, if you got intent to, disrupt and try to, brainwash and groom, groom for wrong reasons. But there's nothing wrong if you say, y'all old motherfuckers set in y'all ways.
Right.
Ain't no grooming going
Oh,
on.
we old now.
Yeah, hell yeah. God damn it.
Hold on, because I want to address. Hold on, to that too.
I would like to say I'm the youngest person in
And let me
this
say
room.
this.
To address what you say,
that out there.
there is somebody in the comments says no old guy want an old bird. Well, what?
Period.
Hold on, I want to address
old
that.
bird.
I want to address that.
Everybody
if you are
different.
an old guy, hold on. If you are
I know,
if you
'cause
are
whoever
an
wrote that
old,
is right.
this is what's
No,
funny.
they not. I know some 40-year-olds that got some 60-year-olds.
Listen, if you an old
Listen.
guy that don't want an old bird, go up there and look in the mirror.
Right, but I
Because
know
your bird is hanging low.
You're old too, lady.
Your bird is. Do they have penis rejuvenation for men?
When did age become?
Is that a thing?
I'ma sit back, wait till y'all call on me.
Well, they lift y'all all back up.
Do y'all take in consideration that young women like older niggas because young
Listen,
niggas
we know that
suck?
we was young.
No, let me, hold on, let's be honest, because I want to have that
the
conversation.
young niggas out here suck. So a young woman want an older nigga that's mature.
I'm gonna tell you what. I have a daughter that's age,
These
that
young niggas
age,
don't know
and she
what the
thinks
fuck
it's
they talking
creepy
about.
when these
It's
old
creepy.
ass men.
I only dated one older guy. I only dated
They
one
don't even
older
be that
person.
old. They be our age.
And I'm gonna tell you what. I was 30.
Nigga that know your mama.
And I say we was cool. It was cool.
I
It
was
wasn't
30.
We're on air.
Real life.
We're on air.
Hold on. Real life experience.
We're on air.
I was 30 years old when I dated a 40-year-old. And my friends thought it was weird. They was like, "Oh, you dating an old man." I was 30. He was 40.
Well, that's
And-
immature.
But we went and hung out. We didn't think it was that weird.
You enjoy your
We went and kicked it. He was just a little slow for us. We were just a little hard still. He was
It's
slow.
getting late. I know we're having fun, and we're gonna have to bring the show to an end. Okay? We can go
Hell
on
no,
for
we
another
won't go.
hour if we wanted to, but listen, we gotta bring it in. I want to address the comments over here on YouTube because there's a lot more since the last time I came in here.
Okay, let's go to the.
I want to thank everybody for tapping in.
Thank
you
y'all.
guys have been really interactive tonight. And Big Hungry says, "Dope ass show. Please do a part 2." You got
Definitely.
that. I think we was
in
already
words.
discussing. We
Y'all come
had
to
a
our
feeling
show.
this was gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
we're gonna bring this back at least once a month. If the guys will come. Yeah.
If the guys want to come.
Okay. And then Dima Love says, 30-year-old men dating married 16 and 17-year-olds.
That's
That's
crazy.
not that's bullshit.
No, they
It's
all.
She
crazy.
said,
It's still
back in
crazy.
the day, 30-year-old men
Oh, back in the
dates
day.
and married to 16
Yeah,
Your
they-
grandpa.
Back in the
Hold
day.
on.
That ain't
Hold on.
today.
It was
That
your
ain't
grandpa.
today.
Ask
The
how-
color purple.
No, ask your grandpa.
That
How
ain't
old was your grandpa?
today.
Check it out.
That's a
Hey.
real
We
deal.
all know we
I
living
saw
in new
this. I
times.
saw the
I'm from back in the day.
Feel like
Back
you
in
go
the
in the
day,
bathroom
the
when you
chicks
get
that
on
was
top of me.
cool, they talked to all the older niggas.
You from
They was getting dropped
1979. We
off.
ain't
They took all
going back.
78, baby.
Okay, you from 1978.
Chicks that was
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Kevin, that
And
was
I'm not lying.
Axel Foley who said no old guy wants an old bird. That's so disrespectful. What do you
It's
consider old?
I can't wait till a
But-
70-year-old come and pluck
Read
you
Demon
out.
Love.
Listen,
Read Demon Love.
Axel Foley been on fire.
Axel Foley.
Axel Foley been on.
Y'all help me remember.
Demon
Is
Love.
Axel Foley from that Eddie Murphy movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop.
I knew it.
Hills Cop.
Demon Love says most of our great grandfather. Oh, she talking about it.
He back in the
Most
back
of
of
our
the
great
days.
grandfathers were several years older than our great grandmother.
That's
We
how
know
your
we
stupid
don't
looking
do
ass
the
got
My
it.
same
papa
thing.
was 90 and my grandma was 70. Okay,
See?
that's about 20 years.
That's crazy.
Didn't know when they married.
And they met when he was 20.
Well, she was.
Yeah, they met when she was 13.
Back in the day,
Soon as she got her first blood. Soon as she got her first little
He
count.
delivered her and waited for she
She
got
delivered
18.
us.
we know back in the 70s, grandpas was impregnating their daughters and granddaughters, but we ain't
And we
gonna
ain't
talk
doing
about
that no
That's a
more
whole
either.
nother
Listen,
show.
listen, can I say one thing before we cut out?
Yes.
I can tell we rapping, but
We are.
I just want to address the 3121.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, he felt some kind of
It
way.
wasn't an attack on
They
you.
said-
It was
I know it
agreed.
wasn't. I know it wasn't.
Nasty.
Because
I'm in the same boat as you, Kevin.
listen,
Okay,
I know it wasn't
Give or
an
take.
attack because I wouldn't give a fuck if it was. Let me be clear that woman saved my life. So if y'all,
Swear
if
it.
anybody feels a way about that 21-year-old dating this 31-year-old nigga that is now 47 and she's 37, if anybody feels a way about it, maybe you should try
It's
my
perfect
way.
now.
It works.
It's
May-
perfect.
Maybe you should try my way.
Hey,
works for
she's
you.
grown.
You just met her early. And there's nothing wrong with
The
it.
thing is if
There's
you're,
nothing wrong
if you're,
with it.
if you're afraid of that, if you think that is improper, let me let you know that there's greatness over there, and I'm the example of it.
I can get down with
Look,
that.
no one can
Let's
judge.
acknowledge
get
how
down with
much.
that.
Let's just take a minute to acknowledge how Kevin has held his wife in such a high standard in light during this whole show.
Yes.
This is what
I told y'all she
This is how
watching.
I.
There's no like counter to love.
Yeah.
If the love is real, that
The
conquers
love is
everything.
None of that other shit
Love
matters.
always
It's
wins.
those bad intentions.
The
like
rules
Julie
go
was
out.
saying.
There's no
Love always
judgment.
wins.
No,
And
no,
age
I know,
ain't
I know,
nothing
Tasha.
but a fucking number.
It is when it's grooming and it's nasty.
It is when
When
it's
it's
pedophilia.
love and
When it's
respect,
pedophilia,
that's one thing. But it's not
Age
always
ain't
that,
nothing
and we
but
know
another
that.
Being grown.
Plus,
It's not always
I
that.
deserve a young, gorgeous woman. I mean, I feel like.
And at the end of the day, it's all opinion based.
You look young. I wouldn't give you a day over 30.
You deserve a gorgeous young woman in that.
Is that Beijing black or is that natural? Is that
I'm
natural?
46. My girlfriend is 33.
Okay, you got
That's okay. That's okay.
That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hold on, let us make ourselves clear.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She's grown.
Mine's 35.
Oh, 30 is my baseline. She's grown.
We agree with that. She's grown.
She's grown. We don't see no issue.
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong with
So let
that.
us make ourselves clear. We're saying because we are what 40 and 40 plus, except for what Chrissy, you almost 40. You know you 40 now, right?
Oh my Lord.
Okay,
She's like, why are
Chrissy
you
the
talking about my
youngest.
age?
Chrissy the youngest, but girl, shut the. Listen, we're saying if you're in your 40s and you're dating somebody that's early 20s or younger than that, that's inappropriate.
Yeah,
that's
that's very
considered grooming, okay?
I don't
If there's a
that.
10-year age gap and they're 30, you're 40, we don't see
Ain't nothing
nothing wrong with that. But I do have an issue being that I have a daughter. I wouldn't want my daughter at 22 to be dating no man that's 45. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your groove.
And if her love,
Okay.
listen, if that love with a 20-year gap is the exception to the rule, have it. Have it. Listen.
Pina coladas. Take that nigga to Tulum. Show him what a bank account looks like.
Don't be calling that nigga at 8
Raise his
o'clock in the
credit
morning.
score.
Kevin, come read these damn comments. We got a couple more comments before we close
Chanel
out.
said we are not in the ages of
That's what I
arranged
was just
marriages.
gonna say. Booby said this is like Mombello against everyone else on the basketball team.
That's a good one.
Corey said that old man was balling, Tosh. He was. We liked him.
Shout out to everybody in the comments on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all know this is Life
Y'all made the show
Gems.
great.
If you have not yet, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This was the most lit show of our
Right, look,
season.
y'all make sure y'all watch the Elephant Room.
Do we get one question in this show?
I got a question.
Do we got, wait, the
We
question?
got songs. So
Oh, we gotta do our song.
Yeah.
Can we get a question for y'all?
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your question? Shit.
Come on,
Because
Weatherman,
we
give it to him.
want to ask y'all a question. We going.
Y'all nigga came with one question. We had 25.
No, but it's y'all show.
Hold on, wait.
Y'all it is. Y'all
We didn't
prepared.
leave y'all no questions.
I've been waiting for y'all to do y'all thing, and I've been waiting.
Okay, okay.
We got time for you.
Now I want to understand what there is. We're gonna start off with what is toxic masculinity.
God damn it, Julie. God damn
Let's
it.
talk. Let me put it.
Yeah.
Good question.
That is a good one.
I can tell you.
Tosh,
Listen,
should you or Chrissy ready to go?
I'll start and y'all can chime in.
Go ahead.
You with mine?
Go ahead.
Can I speak to you?
There's a
Yes,
term
you are.
that y'all may be familiar with, and some people recognize it and some people don't. Narcissism
Okay.
goes right into toxic. It goes back to what I said earlier about that power trip. Being a leader is not equal to being a controller.
Power. Right.
Toxic masculinity. You don't have to be physically aggressive to be the leader of a relationship. That to me, that's toxic masculinity.
To me, toxic masculinity is just feeling like because you're a man, you have the final say, the only say, and what you say goes. I don't like that kind of shit. That's not gonna ever fly in my world.
Mine either.
But what if it works?
Hold on.
It will never work.
It'll never work, baby.
Are you
Not in
guys,
this.
I have opinions.
Is this? I want to clear this up though. Is this the new term that men are using towards women though?
No,
No, we just asking, what do you think
What's your
toxic
definition of
masculinity
toxic
is?
It's definitely woman created.
Period.
Oh God.
Is
Toxic
that-
masculinity? Absolutely.
I just wanted to know what it meant to you all.
Now you're sitting on the right side.
No, y'all
sitting on the
created it
right
with
fucking
reason.
Hold on, let's let Tosh give
So the
her.
thing is like, so we live in what the world would consider a man's world, right? Because men feel they control the world, and that's fine.
Period.
Because,
The future is female.
I'm okay with that because there has to be a hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
So that hierarchy, the men should lead. That's the way it was made. But then you take advantage. It's men taking advantage of their leadership. That's what toxic masculinity means.
I agree.
Okay,
That's perfect.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna
Now
let Julie speak.
my opinion of toxic masculinity is a female trying to be
I
masculine.
told y'all, it's the. I knew that's what y'all was going
Right?
for.
Now y'all.
And hold on, can I finish?
Always come back to
Come on the quick. There's toxic.
I think that answer was an example of
Hold on,
toxic
can I
masculinity.
finish? Now there is toxic femininity.
That answer was the
There's
definition of toxic.
toxic femininity. And that's
Give it to us.
men trying to be feminine.
That's too many.
They don't
names.
try.
Julie,
They
hold on.
are.
Julie, I
They
feel
don't
it's
try.
unfair when I tried to set the question up to have a better
I didn't want you to do
answer.
that.
When I
It
asked
was
you
my question. I'm
specifically,
Charlie Jackson
was
Rock,
this?
yeah.
Oh, this is Geraldo. Okay, this is Geraldo. Now battle. Challenge.
You was going to it.
So
But
I'm
I
gonna
really think,
address
the
it.
problem is when we was going back to all the diverse comments between men and women, I think it's too many fucking women trying to be men and too many fucking men trying to be women. And we need to go back to our roles.
Now we can all agree on that one.
All right?
I'm gonna get that one ahead.
Because I would have liked to answer that question.
I thought we said earlier it
to the
wasn't
sense
being
that
gender.
to the sense
I thought we
that
talked about that, right? We kind
and no
of.
gender roles. I would have liked to address that because if that's the new term we're using, that is a thing.
Right.
Women have been forced. A lot of women have been forced to take on the role as a man
Period.
because the men, when the men don't show up, someone has to lead the household,
And
and there are a lot
Hold
of
on, no.
households where men are not leading. So if you don't want to lead, what has to happen? Someone gets forced into leading.
But see,
I want to. Let me tag on to that though, because I don't necessarily agree that women got forced into it. We fought for that. We burnt our bras and fought for the right to be able to stand up and support ourselves and our family.
And y'all need to keep that. Keep that. Keep working like we working. We working.
Yeah, we
Y'all
will.
gotta
We
work.
will.
I don't want
But
that.
masculine,
We working,
If
keep working.
masculine, if a man walk up or somebody rob your house, or there's time for me to be a security figure to hold you down and secure you, that's masculine. Now, I will. And now, for you to be feminine, to be a softer figure, not that you gotta listen to me and I say right, left, and you do right, left. I say jump, you say how high. I'm saying for you to be soft and me to be hard. That we can still love each other. We don't have to. I don't gotta tell you what to do and all of that type. You don't gotta bow down. I'm not your massa, right? But there is a point of let me be harder and you be softer.
It's a tough thing
I
when you
agree
are,
with
but
that,
it's a
to an
tough thing
extent.
in certain. I want that,
Look
but
at
it's a
the
tough
funny in
thing in
the
certain
comments there.
situations because, for instance, when you're a woman that's used to, like I have some of that. I don't think it's in a negative way, but it's like I'm so used to doing everything by myself
Right.
that sometimes it's like I'm at a car, like maybe I'm about to take the groceries in, and I might have
do it.
I have to force myself to that. I might have a man standing there, and because I'm so used to always doing it, I have to have a man correct me, like I got it. Like I went out of town, and my sister's friend picked me up, and I'm
That happens
grabbing
to me so
heavy
often.
suitcases
That
out.
happens to me
He's right
so
there. He's like,
often.
I got it. It's not on purpose.
Right.
I don't
We're
know
just
anything
used to
different
doing
because
it.
when you're not there, I have to do
That's
that.
why I wanted
And
to
it's
address
often.
it to say, hey, it's time. Take the trash out, bro. It's something. Go
Thank
try
you.
to fix this.
I'm trying to
Get
work
your
on that.
Get your hands dirty, man.
Let me just tell y'all this.
Get under the car even if you don't know.
If you don't even know.
Sometimes
Break that
women don't want to
motherfucker.
have to tell you what they need. They just want you to do it. Like
We not mind
and-
readers.
And do
But check
it.
this out.
Oh God.
Before we even get
There's
into
no
the conversation,
Don't owe
let
God him. Yeah,
let
don't
Omar
owe
go.
God him.
Hold on, let Omar go.
Masculine toxicity or all whatever y'all talking about. Let's ask, do we even know what feminine and masculine is? Do you know the definition of feminine?
That's
and
for our
masculine?
next talk show.
Well, come on with it, Webster.
Next-
Let's break
Let
it
me address
down.
these
Yeah,
people
do you
over
know
here on
what
YouTube
feminine and
because
masculine means.
Axel Foley's still going in over here on the comments on YouTube.
I squat, you stand.
Do your research, and then when we come back, we'll talk about that.
Lock and
Say
key.
one thing.
Okay.
I'm one of very few men, and I know some other men, but I'm one of very few men that got custody of daughters from their mother.
I know a couple.
Yeah, there's only it's a very small
Handful.
community.
Right.
Yeah.
And let me be clear that when I had to become a single father of a daughter at 6 years old, it was very, very strange for me. There's no manner of training for that. There's,
Right. Nothing to prepare
everything
for
is
that.
on the job,
Yeah.
kind of learning. And my daughter just graduated from Howard.
Hey, go girl.
HU.
Strong black girl magic.
Yeah.
My cousin went to HU. Shout out to
So
Tasha.
when we're talking about toxic masculinity or femininity, I have an example of toxic femininity. where the power of being the birther is so heavy on a man that I don't think women understand what it's like to sit in that man's position.
That's a deep one.
It is horrifying, especially when you're dealing with evil. Not just like a bad mother, right? Not just like a vindictive or just like,
but pure evil.
Oh, okay.
Not just
Somebody
not
said
just
something about
a
your mic, sorry.
vindictive or just mean person, but somebody who will, at the risk of the child, resent you and fuck her up in the process to make sure that resentment is real.
No child deserves
We
that.
talked about that our last episode.
We did.
We
No
talked
child
about our
deserves
last
that.
episode was about absent and
It's a real thing, but if
single parenting.
my situation was on I feel like it was an extreme level, but there are lower levels of that. There are levels of you can't see your kid.
Yeah.
There are levels of I'm about to get all this money out of you and I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna do nothing. You're gonna take care of us regardless. Type shit. There's so many levels when it comes to toxic femininity, as I imagine there are with toxic masculinity.
Correct. They go both
But
ways.
they both absolutely exist.
Yes,
When
they
you
do.
have power and control and you have an ego, you use it.
Yeah.
And if you use it mischievously, like with bad intentions,
It's to the
It's
detriment
toxic.
of your child.
horrible.
And that small thing goes even to the bigger stage of just the world.
Yeah.
When you have power
Yeah.
and you use it mischievously, and when you have the power, you don't ever want to give it up.
Yep.
That's what the world is going through right now.
That's a gem.
The people in power don't want to
You
give
see
it up.
how it came full company? You see how that shit worked just like that?
And the rest of us is fighting because we gonna get it.
I see
I like
gems
it.
falling like snowflakes.
Just falling out the
just coming
sky,
on
baby.
down.
Hey, first of all, shout out to your heels over there. They holding on them motherfuckers.
Come on, Hills!
Shout out to your heels, nigga.
You know what they say about them women in red
Just went
heels.
to go get a refill. She ain't walk
Okay.
that much.
So, I guess it's
It's time to do our song.
Let me
Let me be
cue the
great.
songs up. We gotta cue the songs
Okay.
up.
Y'all know every
I'm gonna
week.
text
Hold on,
y'all
let me
the
get
song.
one announcement too while we doing. Tugs, get ready. We gonna do the songs. Y'all know every week we do a song on the topic. We got songs from the guys and songs from us. But I want to remind y'all why we got a little pause. Like, subscribe, and share to the AHRR Network. We know y'all enjoyed yourselves tonight, and we want to get back to the tip jar. Now we ain't beggars, we choosers. This is entertainment,
Shout out to
and
Chloe
we will.
Chaos in the building.
We will do it for free. Give it
Make
up.
sure y'all tap in with
Tap in the
Clothing
Clothing Chaos and grab some sweatsuit shirts and all that. Support black businesses.
Denver gear.
But if you want to support us on this show,
As well.
okay,
As well.
we wanted you to drop some super stickers down on YouTube, right in your bottom right hand corner.
Look at that.
And some stars in your bottom left hand corner on Facebook. Drop us some stars, put a little coin in our tip jar, and we'll love you for it.
And if you don't have any coins, you have a button that says subscribe. Do that, please.
Do that.
That takes nothing.
'Cause we are not just for the people.
Subscribe.
We are the people.
Now let's go through the songs.
Songs.
If you're just joining the show or this is your first time watching the show, we always have song selections to go with the theme of the show. So today, of course, was Battle of the Sexes. Shout out again to the Elephant Room for joining us tonight.
Elephant Room in the building.
I think,
My guys.
Loved it.
Uncle Tux, are we ready for the songs? Because I don't want to do this if you're not ready. Okay,
Let's
so
go.
we're going to go
Well,
with
sound
Chrissy's
like I'm
songs
first.
Come on, Chrissy.
Chrissy, what's your song this week?
Y'all know I be taking it old school. Y'all know I'm an old school fool. I'm stuck in the 90s and I'm okay there.
Okay.
That's right.
My song was by Queen Latifah, UNITY, Black Rain, baby.
Yes.
UNITY.
Unity. Y'all see that? We gotta be
Y'all see that?
united.
Don't try to steal our shit.
Even though this is the battle of the sexes, we still.
Love a black man from infinity to infinity.
Come on, come on.
I love me some Queen Latifah. You gotta let them know.
You and
I don't know if mine
turn it up.
Look at Tosh like,
Yeah. All right, who we got next?
We gonna do one of the guys' songs next. Who we got? Can you cue up one of the guys' songs? Okay.
You done
Listen,
messed
while
the
he's
flow up.
queuing up one of the guys' songs, I want you guys to make sure you like, share, and subscribe, okay, to the AHRR Network. And every time we'll go live, you'll get a notification letting you know that we're live so you guys can tap in. We are live every Wednesday. This was a special episode, so we came on kind of late. We typically come on around, what is it?
5:30.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, 5:30.
5:30. Chrissy said 5:30.
5. Be ready at 5. We'll be off at 5:30.
Life's Little Gems airs every Wednesday at 5:30, and the Elephant Room airs every
Tuesday at 7:30.
At 7:30 p.m.
7:30. Be there at 7:30. We'll meet y'all at 8. Don't meet us here. Beat us here.
So listen, we don't have any social media handles for the actual networks, but make sure y'all follow Sheen Sheen So Cool on social media, and then make sure you follow Eastside Jewy and Kevin Kane. Kevin Kane is also a nightclub promoter here in the state of Colorado.
Owner. Yeah, brother got ownership.
Yes, it does.
He's an owner of Foreplay Kitchen Cocktails downtown Denver. So make sure y'all support. And the lobby,
your favorite
I should have let you shot your own shit out.
We needed some damn.
Kevin is a heavy hitter. That's all you need to know. Kevin is a heavy hitter here in the state of Colorado. So make sure y'all tap in.
Don't forget my guy.
And of course, Oski. He got
Owen Barbershop. Best haircut.
Owen Barbershop. He ain't gonna push your shit all the way back.
303 on motherfucking Instagram.
All you gotta do is get a close up of this here. This is
303.
Somebody gotta say it, man. I'm gonna talk
Mr. Somebody gotta say it. He gonna say it every time.
For them fresh cuts.
That's
Owen
right.
Eyes is located at 16 Chambers. Make sure y'all fuck with him over there at the barbershop. He'll get you right. He ain't gonna put your shit all the way back to the middle.
Make sure you catch the Fine Nigga Friday, because we do love him.
You started that.
I ain't been to Fine Nigga Friday in a long time.
Where y'all
Is it still Fine Nigga Friday?
Okay.
Because I like the hook on this motherfucker.
Come on, baby. What's your song, Julie?
What's your song, man?
It's, hey, goddamn it, just play it.
God damn it, just play it.
But it feels so right.
I like that one.
Hey.
Oh, you my nigga forever.
So, yeah, you do it good, but
You could do a little better.
This is my favorite part right here. Making sure that you good.
And do the bitch that you reckless.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Okay. Come on, Dej Low.
Can we put Tasha's song up next? Because I'm the best and I'm going to be last.
Hit me to the chorus. Put mine on the chorus.
Girl, you got a
Did
lot
you
of
tell him the
requests.
second? He gonna find the chorus
just
like
play it,
magic.
but the chorus gotta play. The chorus
Okay, then just
gotta
let
play.
it. We don't want to get
Listen to the whole damn song.
Right, we
Yeah.
can't let the whole song play.
That's why I said just
What's
do
the
the
chorus?
chorus.
What's your song?
It's Money Long, the baddest.
Okay.
Baddest. It makes sense. Because you the baddest.
You know I'm the baddest bitch.
Y'all know this one.
Y'all better stop
Wait, it's
disrespecting
Money
Trina.
Long or Trina?
That's why I say y'all better quit disrespecting
No, it's
Trina.
It's Money Long.
I know what she said. Y'all
But
better
not,
stop
not
disrespecting
that
Trina.
Money Long is the baddest.
You
bitch,
know
but
I'm
the
the
song
baddest
is called The
bitch.
Baddest.
Oh, it's called The Baddest.
Y'all don't know
I
the
thought it was
song?
The Baddest Bitch.
I gotta hear it. Maybe I know it.
When I hear The Baddest, I think
Yeah.
Trina.
My love.
Oh, okay. You might got one.
Until you lost it.
For sure.
Okay.
Being toxic.
Okay.
It's too late.
Tasha
Sing
gonna
that
sing.
shit.
Tasha gonna sing every time.
Yeah, you humble. And I'm way too high sensitivity to be humble.
I know that's right.
That's right.
Cause I'm the baddest you ever had.
That's right.
I'm learning. None of you really don't deserve me.
Tosh, that's a banger right there.
I'll tell you, for all the dudes Tosh been with, she definitely was the baddest they ever
She
had.
ain't lying. She ain't lying.
It
Every
was the
last
truth.
one of
It
them.
was the truth.
See that?
All right, challenge. What y'all got?
Y'all hold Tosh down.
I'm telling you, baby.
my heart.
I'm
Tosh,
telling you,
man.
baby.
If don't nobody else think I'm nothing.
We gonna let you know. For sure.
Throw up that bill sign. I'm thinking.
You know how the fuck we going on.
Okay.
It's so funny. Okay, which one of the guys' songs
Boy,
is
I'm
next?
oily than a motherfucker over
Come on, glistening. Come on, glistering.
The spotlights. It's the spotlights.
here. Man, got me greasy.
Big
This
Hump
oil.
said part 2
Bleaching.
next week. They want part 2 next week. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta wait a little bit.
Okay,
I gotta
Omar
wait a little
next.
bit.
Omar next.
My
What you got?
song is called Girls Like You, Tone Steve.
Oh,
Okay,
let's hear
okay.
it.
I'm sure we done heard it.
He got a
before.
song I like too. It ain't this.
Tone
it's-
Steve?
Yes.
You know who he is?
Done it, done it, done it,
Yeah, that's
done
your
it. That's
We going down there.
I'm gonna have to add this one.
Where y'all trying to go?
y'all
Whispering.
We got the
Y'all ain't
song.
leaving us.
Y'all going to Shorty's.
We What is this?
We going to yacht
The
gun.
tone stiff.
Oh, hell
I can't go. I'm bad. I'm bad.
It's a lie. We just playing.
No, we're not.
For everybody.
Oh, I like this.
Oh,
Yeah, I like this
No,
song.
that tone stiff is tight.
Hey.
It's girls like you.
For my health.
Listen, I can fuck with
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It be girls like you.
Look how fast y'all picked that up. Add this to your playlist.
I know this song. I like it.
Yeah, I do. I didn't know who he
Okay,
was. I
let's
didn't know the
go.
artist.
I like
Okay,
that.
okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good
You want to go to Kevin? Or are you ready?
I think we should go to Kevin first.
I knew it.
Cause she want to be last.
It's
She
our
want to get the last word. She want the last word. Example.
I just want to close it out the right way, Kevin.
You got me
my
queued
guest.
up on the hook?
It's
No.
okay.
No.
We'll give him a little time. Don't you worry. We can read some of these comments.
Let them wait.
Let me say.
They going to bed.
Dima Love said, when is the next show? Oh, y'all like it? Do y'all love it?
They like it.
The next show, when is the next show? We'll figure it out and then we'll let you all know. Because, like we said, Life's Little Gems is one show and then the Elephant Room is another show.
But if we get 100 subscribers.
This Battle of the Sexes was just a special episode, but we already discussed. I think we're going to do this at least once a month. Everybody got a busy schedule, but we will accommodate.
If we get 100 subscribers.
If we get some money in the tip jar, I ain't coming back if we don't get some burritos or
The next
something.
show is on our time.
We love.
That's fair. That's fair.
Toxic masculinity.
You got that right.
Big
Take
Hungry
control, Kev. Take control.
Big Hungry said it's part 2 next week. They really liking it, y'all.
Mika said a lot of men out here wearing red heels. Mystery said talk.
Why is Mika so funny in the fucking comments, dude? Mika been cracking me up all night. Oh my god.
I just want to say this. For everybody that's DMing me talking about what is this, look at it, motherfucker.
What do you mean? What is this?
That's gonna be some bullshit.
Oh my, tell them. Them eyes ain't supposed to just be brown. They supposed to do some damn looking.
Motherfucker, send you something, motherfucker. Look at it. Just check it out.
You come back and ask me what it is.
I
love his rant.
Look at it.
Check it out.
I showed you what it is. Look.
Look.
talking to,
Me, what is this?
Say their name.
Look at it.
Say their name though.
God damn.
Hey, say this
Say
is
their
real
name.
masculinity.
Say their name.
I got a lot of patience.
Okay, come on. We got Kevin's
What Kevin
song.
got?
What'd he choose?
What's your song?
What is
I
The
had to
Hard
hear.
Part 6, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
My man K-Dot. Yeah. My man K-Dot on top right now.
Can't go wrong with that though. We know.
You gonna leave Drake alone too?
I'm here for all his success. I'm here for all Kendrick's success. I love
you
where
a
he's
Drake
at.
All of it. All of it.
You a Drake fan?
Use your mind.
I'm a Willis fan.
It's a hell of a sample, but I love it.
I like
He
Drake.
a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
I like Drake.
How about Drake went to HR on these fellas?
Yeah, they did.
How about Drake went to HR? Now that was Karen as hell to see these fools.
Just for the
That
record,
blonde, short little wig on.
nigga.
He came with some bangs. He got bangs.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
ain't
say
seen
Drake is the new
bangs.
Karen.
Look at that nigga on.
Drake is the new Karen.
I ain't got no problem with Drake, but why you gonna go to HR on the job? Like
Cause that nigga named Aubrey.
that's some real Karen
Got
shit.
nappy hair. If a nigga had nappy hair, he just tell him.
That's cause somebody cut that bang for him.
Meet him in the match like Jay.
That nigga got
Fucking
bangs.
Tyson.
Uncle Tux, let me know when you get my song queued up. I'm gonna go in and let the people know that next week we will not be here because KAYBEE Baybee and all
Baby
the
gotta
homies
go on
is going out the
vacation.
country. They got a vacay coming up.
Baby gotta go on vacation.
And we have all agreed that if one of us can't make it, none of us come in.
Guess what?
That's how
We'll be
We
here.
stand together. That's the guys on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Elephant Room.
Like, subscribe, share.
They so fucking childish. Look at them. That's right.
We'll be back though. We'll be back.
And listen, for those of you that don't know, I am Sheen Sheen So Cool, and I actually have my own cooking show on Mondays here at the AHRR Network. So make sure you tap in with me on Mondays at 5 p.m.
finna come and make
Only
you a
on the
dish.
AHRR Network. You need to come back. Julie was on my show.
Let me get
She
some
actually-
burritos. I should have told you to bring some burritos
That was a
tonight.
good
Julie,
show.
your motherfucking burritos was good, bruh.
Slapping.
They was good.
Hey, we
Muchas
tore that shit up.
gracias.
And let me just say
Gracias,
this.
señora.
Julie not only knows how to cook, but he has hospitality because we invited him to our Friendsgiving. Not only did he show up with a dish, but he showed up with dessert.
Dang.
This is
My dog.
This is
And
my
he showed
favorite
up.
nigga in the world.
Can we just say he showed up with personality.
Personality.
Your brother does not lack comedy.
Let me tell you.
Joey, you're a real gem in
Joey
this
is
life.
a light, and I don't want anybody to ever
It's
get
been a
mistaken.
pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Every time we encounter Joey, we are all smiles. He is such a light.
Swear.
Everybody loves Joey in this town, and so we always want to give him his flowers.
Man, I love y'all more.
We love you, baby. We love you.
And shout out to the wife Keisha, because he wouldn't be shit
Oh,
without
now we
her.
love Keisha now,
He wouldn't be nothing without her. So we want to just
That's babe. That's babe.
Toxic femininity.
We gave you your flowers.
shout out to my baby Keisha, and then
That's
this comes
my
that goes
baby.
into my
Keisha,
song,
girl.
because this is our song.
Okay.
Let's go.
Is we
Look,
This time,
do not touch the back of it.
only thing that's saving you.
yeah.
Is the heart of a woman.
The only thing that's saving
Don't
you
forget
niggas.
it.
The only thing that's saving you niggas.
I need that heart.
Only thing that's saving you
Hey,
is the heart of a woman.
okay.
Goddamn it.
Please.
We saved the
Yes,
best for
Lord.
last, as long as you can tell.
I say yes, Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you to the guys
What
for
a great
joining
show.
us. Thank y'all so much. This is a great
Thanks for
show.
having us. We love y'all.
I know it went extra long
We've been on
tonight.
for 8 hours.
Okay, one last time for everybody
This is a
though.
marathon.
Like, subscribe, and share because we are not just for the people. We are the people.
See you guys
Like,
next
see
time.
y'all next time.
Life's little gems.
She said, Coco said, I told you he would love my big cousins.
I was gonna give them a shout out too. Thank you, Corey, for bringing me to Dewey's house that time when you first met them.
When you first told
It's been up ever since.
We pulled up one time and we never stopped pulling up. You see how
Let me go use this restroom. I've been
I
holding.
got to pee pee so bad.
Excuse me.
As soon as you said it, Jesus
Aren't
Christ.
you glad you came? I'm
You've
glad
been
you
holding
came.
that.
This
That's
is
how you
great.
know you're
Aren't you
This is
glad you
great.
came?
that prostate ain't what it used to be.
That shit ain't what it used to be.
Hey,
That motherfucker jumped out through that.
Man, that was a great show, y'all.
I got to pee, bro.
That
So
was
bad.
good.
Where will I see you? Sheen Sheen Show. When? Every Monday night. Make sure y'all catch me there. See you there. Our network, not just for the people, we are the people.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Hello Colorado, your go-to sports show streaming live every week on Facebook and YouTube, only on our network. I'm your host, Trayvon, aka Big Bon Bon 1, bringing you all the latest from the world of Colorado sports. Whether you're cheering on the Broncos, getting hyped for the Nuggets, or following our Little League teams, our network is the place to be. Not just for the people, we are the people.
What's good, Sidity Committee? It's your girl, Sidity J, CEO of the Hoods Nonprofit and Sidity City and Salons. As y'all can see, I'm back in action on season 9 of our network and the second season of the Sidity Scene. I'm tapping y'all into the tea from the youth in the 303. And as the big Sidity CEO, I'll be featuring some of the most influential musicians, influencers, entrepreneurs, content creators, and community activists in the Box State. Our network is now streaming on YouTube and Facebook, and we now have a new audience interaction feature via Zoom, so you can always get seen on the scene with Sidity J. Make sure to get right, tight, and tap in every Tuesday night to hear the tea from the 303 on season 9 of our network. Not just for the people, we are the people.
back.
We are back.
I'm on that Gemini shit.
Tuesdays at
Tuesday.
I'm trying to get the timing right.
Nigga, fuck all that. I bought a new chain.
Guess.
God damn, man. Why y'all always gotta do this type of shit? Hey, y'all.
Thank you for the production, sir. Politics.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala, goddammit. Kamala.
Whatever her name is.
Kamala. Oh, that's fucked up.
Is it Kamala?
Tuesdays.
Yeah, we interacting with our fans, so we want y'all to come on, hop on, talk that shit.
Fans?
Yeah,
we got no goddamn fans.
We got some fans.
We're going to talk about a little bit of everything, some politics, some politricks.
Sports.
Sports. Definitely sports.
Sports.
Definitely sports.
Like, what you mean?
Drop the mic.
Oh, my God. It's ugly. You know what it is, boy? It's your boy, Oski Dosey, Mr. Somebody Gotta Say It.
Eastside Julie, man. AK, the weather, man. J Cam, I'm just going to let you know how I feel.
Kevin Kane, I'm the adult in the room, especially when this nigga's in the room.
And we are the elephant room.
With 2 E's. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. You can't spell elephant without 2 E's.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, Lord.
We'll see you Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Every time. It's we for the people, okay? We not just for the people. We are the people. So for the people, but we are the people. Yes, Lord.
Welcome to our show. We are your hosts, Sheen Sheen So Cool.
It's KAYBEE BAYBEE.
And TASH CEO.
And this is Life's Lil Gems.
Because once you know better, you'll do better.
We'll bring you gems. We're going to learn you something.
And by learning you something, we're going to learn you something. On this show, we will be talking all things black, black love, black financial literacy, things that are going on in the community.
Catch us live every Wednesday evening.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
And hit that notification bell so you know when we live. On the AHRR Network.
Not just for the people.
We are the people.
Rack 6, Mackin' in, AHRR Network. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, it's Hila Asset. I am here with holistic soul healing, holistic community healing, holistic education healing, holistic just come get your mind right healing. I'm gonna see you every single week right here on our network. Not just for the people, we are the people.
What's cracking? It's M Good Night, your host of Game Point Sports on the AHRR Network. And we're back for season 9. Hey, we're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. You can check us out via Zoom. Talk that mess. Don't be stressed. And we're going to be talking sports from here, there, and everywhere with a brand new host. You got to stay tuned in to be clued in. Showing weekly in that prime time slot. What you thought? Hey, and like I always say about this time, like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. Yeah.
Not just for the people, we are the people.
I'm C10.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Yaya.
Welcome to Round After Round podcast.
Step into the ring with us.
From UFC knockouts, boxing legends, and one championship thrills.
Round After Round breaks down every punch, strategy, and headlines.
If you love combat sports, Round After Round is your new go-to podcast. We have insights and insider takes, round after round.
Subscribe now and never miss a beatdown.
If you want to be a part of the show, tap in via Zoom, Friday evenings, only on AHRR Network.
AHRR Network.
Not just for the people.
We are the people.
Oh, you must be trying to get funky, huh? Well, you found it with Friday Funk with your boy, Brother Damo. And we back for a second go around of the 9th season of AHRR Network, the only place where you can get funky. This season, you get to be a part of the show. You tell me what song I should play. Drop your song request in the AHRR Network at gmail.com on Thursday nights, and we gonna get funky Friday. How do you tune in? On Facebook, YouTube, only on the AHRR Network. Waiting on you. Friday Funk, Brother Damo, Friday nights. Let's get it. Not just for the people, we are the people.
Feel my pain, so I spit bars behind bars. I'm just caged in the cage, that mean it's bars behind bars. Yeah, the meaning ain't the same, that mean it's bars behind bars. Been free 100 years and still a slave.
Francois McDonald coming to you.
Take a second to recollect before your Nike check with the tech. Let this walk.
Mr. Felons to Favor with season 2. Do not miss this season. Go to YouTube, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to TikTok, go to your mama. Listen, you have to subscribe, follow, and watch and keep up. We're bringing healing to the community. Go, go, go now. Apple Podcast, Google Play, and look for Felons to Favor. Francois McDonald here. We have a season lined up that you won't want to miss and you'll never forget. We have judges, we have district attorneys, we have public defenders, we have correction officers, we have probation officers, and of course we have our Felons to Favor. Go tune in now. You won't want to miss this season. We're coming to you.
It's not who's the hardest, but who can break the cycle and change the tracks and then restart it. And guess